right, I have secured a phone charger. Shout out a friend that I haven't seen since middle school. I'm seeing everybody back out here again. Hold on, gotta share it out to my groups. But we're good. Hello, we're at the 38th in Chicago. As you guys can see, much bigger group. But I'm returning to my buddy. He was with my medic's bag. You hooked it up, bro. That's my homie from middle school, bro. I haven't seen him since middle school, bro. All my friends from like the old days are coming out for me, bro. I haven't seen him since middle school, bro. I recognized him too. I was like, that's what's crazy, bro. I was like, Chris?
Something like this to bring everybody together, right?
Yeah, bro. It took something like this to recognize it.
Water, I'll be right back.
All right, bro. You're good. Well, hey, so we gotta ride home too with. So I'm with him I'm gonna be with him.
So when it cracks off, you know where my vehicle's at.
Yep. I know where it's at. Don't say, but we got it. I'll lead them back there.
You don't want the GPS coordinates, bro? I can give them to you.
I mean, shit. Yeah, give me the latitude and longitude really quick. That's no cap. They got water over there at the thing too? They do? Okay. I just seen a bottle of water, buddy. Yeah, you were on my live stream last night. Everybody saw you. This is the man. Yeah.
Dude, my cousin got you.
Yeah, you were on there, it was raw when you were in the streets, and you were like, they fucking attacked our medical station. I was there, yeah. And we can't even wear red crosses anymore. We gotta wear the gray ones. Yeah. This shit's crazy, bro.
Did you hear what happened last night?
I was there. I started here. We marched to Lake Street to the bridge. They weren't going. And then we scattered the Hiawatha Bridge. Bro, I was there, dude. I was in it. Yep. If we can find Unicorn Riot, I'm about to go just say hi to him. Me and him have been out here, and I don't know who. Apparently, I was right next to him. But we'll go find him. If we can see him, you guys, when our little communities can combine and whatever, you guys can be happy. But we're back. No, gas is 189. This is where I was hanging out last night when I ended my live stream. But we're chilling, we're taking a break, and we're gonna get up to the big message. But getting down here, we worked it. I'm gonna show you guys the memorial. I can. It's crazy. I can comfortably leave my items behind and not bring them with me. This is why I came out and started doing this, you guys. This is the reason. It's turned into something much bigger, but this is what started it for me. You guys saw the similar images at the 4th precinct that they were using for demonstration. Well, that happened in real life right here. We're gonna get all this stuff here. But this is again the safe area, I believe, for now. Are you guys noticing that's the smaller group of people that are like that out here? Okay. I just asked the news media something, like a quick question, little sneak question right there, and they nodded their head when I asked it. They nodded their head because you got people that are coming out here. So you got people, messages of peace and messages of non-peace. But we're gonna get all of it. See, that's yeah, I did.
That is not the consensus of the
No, it's
community,
not.
and especially the African American community.
See that too.
Definitely hearing a lot more people calling for more peaceful protests.
Right.
Tired of seeing people still getting beat up while we trying to fucking put our voices out there.
The wall art. Where's the? I know there's a mural that they painted on one of these. The big one. I think it's around the corner. Where are you? I'm not gonna give a. Oh, it's at the memorial. You guys can figure it out. I think I found a. Can I get in to get the mural on? This is the. What somebody asked. Fox said they can't find protesters. Shit.
Wait there. No, bro, that's a beanbag, bro.
Can I show?
This is knock your ass down, won't it?
Can I show what you guys are cooking? What's that?
Yo, just don't film me, bro. That's what they shooting us with, bro.
Oh, okay.
They're shooting us with.
Hey, you mind holding your hand out and just showing me? That's what they're shooting at. That's what he said. The non-lethal bags. That's what they look like. I got the nails ad in the street on my shit
They got
yesterday.
the rubber and they got the beanbag.
Yep. So you guys are seeing what they're using. Can I show you? Can I see your guys' grill too? What you guys are cooking out here? Just asking. All right, cool.
Thank you for asking first.
Absolutely, bro. Absolutely. Respect, bro. Respect. Oh, yeah. We're out here grilling. They wanted to show. That man wanted to show what they're using for non-lethal force. Over here at the scene. I think I hear my name being called, but I don't know what's going on. All right, we're moving. I was with him last night, bro. Yeah, he was with us, bro.
I know, I was checking you out.
We're gonna see where this group, what's happening here with this group. Yeah, no problem. Well, we stay safe. We're doing good. This is we're allowed to be here.
Like I tell it, I'm not leaving the ground.
Fuck peace. Fuck peace. You got nothing for peace. Peace got you killed.
Return!
We'll be okay. We'll be safe. As long as we stick with the peaceful people, we're good.
If police cars got to burn across the nation to get that point across, then let them burn. Burn! Do not let that thing get killed. The issue is police brutality and murders upon our people year after year, decade after decade.
This is a game changer, the selfie stick
We're not
thing.
going. We're not going nowhere.
Well, that way I'm not like up in people's faces like with the camera.
And look around you, if you see a brother with a, if you see your white brother, your Asian brother, your Latino brother with a rocket in their hand, check their ass in and ask where they from. Are you from our neighborhood? Why are you here? What is your need? What is your intention?
Yo, Pete!
Because goddamn, we gotta come back to this after it's all said and done. We can't just ride off to Wisconsin. In the wall, we can't ride off to the fact that we are here. We building these shit back up brick by brick. So if you see somebody making to be vigilant enough to check their asses and see what their intentions are. You goddamn right. And I'll just end by saying, we're gonna be out here day after day, night after night.
That's no cap. That's no cap either.
We're going to prosecute the police. Prosecute the police. No justice, no peace. 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 Prosecute the police. Hold on. Extra tight. They got extra tight. No justice, no peace. Prosecute the police.
That'd be a good spot. That'd be too easy, that spot.
John Floyd!
Zero.
John Floyd! George Floyd! George Floyd! George Floyd! George Floyd!
So the discussions of what the plan or what the community is working it out here as well on what type of protest they want to continue. You guys see the conflicting messages, but they're all here. We're all here at least together, and nothing's happening right now, and it's peaceful. There's one or two bad apples, of course, of every crowd, no matter what crowd it is. But that's not the bigger picture here. It's never been the bigger picture. But we're okay for now. We have me and my buddy. We have a planned escape if we need to. We have a secured vehicle. if we need to quickly escape. If not, we have somebody on standby waiting for us. More of the same, the community deciding what's going to happen. Thank you. We'll stay safe. We're good. We've seen multiple first responders, and we've identified ourselves the proper way to be able to help people if they need it. FYI, if you are planning on coming down, don't wear red. Don't wear red crosses. Like I had thought a couple days ago, I duct taped the gray duct tape crosses on myself with gray on my body. Even the nurses have their own T-shirts now that say nurse with a white cross on it. But the red crosses are those ones are getting attacked. So if you plan on coming down here as a nurse or a first responder, please wear a gray or a non-red cross on your clothing, and put it on your arms, your chest, your back. You're welcome, Lisa. There's always a bigger picture. Not sure, Isaac. I just know I had a bad feeling about the Red Cross in the first place, wearing it on myself, so that's why I made it duct tape. But then as I was looking for an iPhone, a nurse came up to me and said, good, you're wearing the gray duct tape crosses instead of the red, because they are attacking and they being the people we have no idea who are here attacking people. They're not the people that are from here. I don't know what they're doing, but we're all collectively trying to figure out who they are. Either different hate groups, or I don't know what it is. They're different. They look different. I don't know. But you guys have been seeing it yourself. You guys have been watching. I'm just repeating what you guys have been seeing yourselves. I'm not making any inferences about anything that you guys all saw it on the live streams. What's up, bro? Oh, dude, that's okay if I use it. Let me get your fucking. Oh, you're watching my live stream? Yeah. Oh, thanks, buddy. Appreciate it. No problem. Message me, okay? No worries. Okay, thank you. Somebody just brought me an iPhone charger. I thank you so much, guys. We're iPhone chargered up. Wow, dude. I super love. Yeah, I appreciate it, bro.
Yeah, I've never seen this many people around 34 out here. My ass over 19.
Yeah, the group that we were with earlier, they're just scattered out around this crowd. it's tough because you know that group I was able to get everything, but it's a little riskier being in the smaller group crowds actually than a bigger peaceful crowd. It's there's more protection in the bigger peaceful crowds than there is the small ones. Yep, I had my battery packs. I was just an idiot and forgot my charger cord. But that guy just rolled up on me and he just gave me his cord. I'll turn off those notifications. We just got our camera on the people. Just kind of peeping an eye. When the bigger crowds, we got to keep an eye on filming faces. Not other people want their face on live streams, understandably. So when we're in the bigger crowds, we do a little bit less of trying to walk around like we did with the little crowds. Also, they can understand that there's a lot of thought there. People are confused on who's here to actually help and who's here not to help. So all we can do is continue what we're doing, get the message out that I'm at least down here. The Unicorn Riot guys down here doing filming the streams. There's other people. So who's Arnold? Is Arnold the Unicorn Riot guy? I haven't met him. Or maybe I did, but I didn't know I met him. This is the sanctuary. You know, you guys see the biggest thing I can compare this section of the city to is like The Walking Dead. When they got the sanctuaries and the safe zones and the TV shows, that's what this place is set up to be. It's a memorial. It's a safe place. It's a place of peace. And the 4th Precinct is also a place of peace. So we got the scene of the crime and we have a police station that are both trying to project peace right now, but that being the 4th Precinct on the north side of Minneapolis. And they did an excellent job today. They, as our small group was outside, as you guys saw in the previous live stream, the police went inside. They were out on the roof, and they closed the street with the National Guard, but they just let us sit there. And I bet you they would have let us sit there as long as we were there, because we were there lawfully. We had permission to be there. And the police chief says we have permission to peacefully protest here. We, as in me and the viewing audience, have permission to document it. What's up, buddy?
Are you Andrew Mercado?
Yeah. What's up?
I was watching you the last couple nights.
Oh, really? Thanks, buddy.
My friend.
Yeah, no problem.
My friend from Maine was like, dude, the guy I'm watching right now is directly across from you. Go
That's
say,
crazy.
Oh, there he is. Sticky, say hi.
That's crazy, dude. Now I met another person.
I got some shit, but
I've been out here, bro.
Sorry, what's your name? We were watching all sorts of
we were
streams
watching
last
him
night.
last night.
Yeah, Andrew Mercado.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you for
We
being out
watched
here,
you.
man.
Yeah,
Thank
last
you.
couple of nights, man. Thank you very
Thank you.
much.
Absolutely, guys. No problem. No problem. Hopefully, people that are still doubting what we are trying to do here, their minds are being changed. At least today, we haven't been running from the police at all today. It's been peaceful. We haven't been getting shot at today. We haven't been in the danger. We've just been around the peaceful protesting because, as you guys can see, it's happening, and you guys don't really get to see that on the news often because. I mean, even in my live streams alone, when shit was hitting the fan, I had about 60,000 people watching during that time. But people enjoy the action, and I understand that. But when the message of peace is bigger than the message of violence, it needs to be seen, and oftentimes it's not.
Protesters still kind of bitter about the way they were treated yesterday, especially in the morning once curfew hit too. Got tear gas, got silly almost.
Okay, we're doing the kneeling thing. I'm gonna back away. I can't physically kneel, so I'm gonna give the respect to the people that want to kneel. Give them some space. But they're doing a kneeling, and we're gonna back up so they have some respect.
at least put jail.
I'm gonna just put my hand. Cause I ain't getting on the ground, but I put my hand on it. Hey, y'all, this is George. George Floyd, George Floyd out here, but y'all know.
Oh, you smell good. Good job.
You gonna have to spray it out?
I ain't spraying nothing but my best.
You said what now?
I definitely can't kneel on the pavement either.
Oh yeah, no, I can't, bro. I can't kneel. So every time I backed up and just let them.
4 years as an infantryman, 15 years lifting heavy shit.
Right, no. That's my dumb. I jumped out of the trucks too much with my full
Right?
gear on. Yeah, and they always said, make sure you got 4 points of contact. Yeah, okay. Roger that. I'd get off mission and jump right out. That dude's live streaming with an iPad. That's a game changer right there. That'd be super widescreen, like 4K. Yep, that's what we know, Allie. That's what I figured. We had permission at the 4th precinct to be there the entire time, and we apparently have permission to be here the entire time for the peaceful protests. Actually, while we're here, bro, I should drop some of these supplies off, and then when we march, I grab them and carry them with. You know what I mean? So we're gonna go to the table that the essential items are at for people that might need them, and we're gonna drop some of the medical supplies there. Because I don't need to carry around a whole bag if we're not marching. But before we go, if we do walk, then I'll fill my bag.
I understand. They say kill pride gets you killed. That's why some people dying. You know what I'm saying? It's people out there with bone nails and samurai swords. You know, wrong is wrong. My mom always told me, wrong is wrong and right is right. I'm not gonna protest for the wrong. I'm gonna protest for the right. And that shit right there was right at all. Because at the end of the day, that man didn't do nothing. They pushed him right there and made it seem like he against arrest. He didn't. So they took his life because they wanted to see how the city gonna react to that. Like I said, that was a land move. You know what I'm saying? To bring in the military. Because we didn't listen to them when they said Corona. Stay in the house. Quarantine. So they use this as an event to try to bring military.
I appreciate it, bro.
Real quick, bro, I heard you say that you can't return.
Do you have like?
All right, we just got a little bit of a lot of man speak. Is there any way I can prop my medical supplies at a table? Appreciate it, bro. I'm gonna drop out. So the medical supplies are here. I'm just gonna put them in. We got a medical. Okay, even here too, we can drop some stuff off, and we'll refill as if we have to walk again. There you two are. Just chilling, dropping off some medical supplies. That if we start marching, I'll grab them. But while we're here, if people need them here, this is where we'll be.
I'm just hungry. I'm too afraid to ask for the chicken over there. Is it deli?
Yep, that's a cup foods.
Do you want most of this?
I don't know. They could be. So I want one of each. My sandwiches. Put that away.
Have you heard anything about her marching?
No, I don't even know if we are or not, but I'm just in case. I don't know. But this is a safe place to be here right now, according to the chief. No. So if we can stay here with this crowd too, we'll just stay here. Okay, I got it. Yep. Rocks hanging, one roll of gauze. Take this one. And that's about it. Take a big box. This is Minnesota, south side. We're careful, everybody. We're watching. There's a much bigger peaceful crowd here. But like, I'm at the little setup. They're setting up stations for the community to be able to get food and supplies. So if we're not walking anywhere, I'm dropping off the extras that I don't need to just be carrying around and put them where people can easily grab them. No, I had to charge my phone, so no, I ended my own live.
Have you been kicked out though?
No, the privacy settings got changed for like a little bit, but we fixed it.
Yeah, because I just got kicked out.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Nope, I'm good.
And then my phone stopped working.
Really?
Even though I had,
What do you have for service?
I have Metro PCS.
That could be why. I have
T-Mobile.
I have
but no,
Verizon.
because I have full bars of 5G.
Yeah.
And it wasn't uploading and he's saying I was offline.
Really?
It's been doing that over here. A lot of people said that that's been happening. That's why I asked you though, because you have so many people watching.
Right. Yeah, I've been good. The only place I haven't was by the 5th precinct. That's the only place. Oh yeah, I'm not. I was dropping some of my own supplies off that I don't need. I took some time to drop some supplies off at a station that I don't need. You gotta be careful. Oh, you have one? Oh, what, you got a Jimmy John sandwich? Hell yeah. Bro, if you could, bro, it's like a bite to it. Something, burning too many calories. Hey, I just dropped off some gauze pads and some peroxide that I have extras in here, but if you want to move those to a different spot too, that makes sense. Yep. Shout out the sandwich I'm about to eat here. Half of the sandwich.
Told him to go easy on the hot pepper.
that was dumb.
Right on time.
I've been hungry, bro. Made my pack a lot lighter. Can I get your sign really quick? Thanks, buddy. Thank you. I mean, you got the dogs out here. Look how nice. Look at all. That is a nice dog. I'm good for now, but that was all I needed. Just a little bit of fuel. If I eat too much, I'm gonna get sleepy. Alright. Trying to find. We could find a spot to sit for a little while too. I'd be all about it. I mean, is this bench open? Nah. Oh, the media around it. Anyways, we could chill on this bench too, or the curb. Oops. All right. Tighten the thing. Okay, apparently they're messing with reception. Would it be west or east? I believe you guys would probably mean east from here. We're still good. We're still live. We're with the peaceful protest. We're allowed to be here. There's other news media here with us. I mean, we're taking a break. I just ate half of a sandwich. Yeah, stressing our legs in case, but I'd be okay if it did end here again like it did last night. I'd be satisfied. Today was very successful. I don't care what anybody has to say. This is probably the most successful day we've had out here. You know, every time I go into these things, yeah, I gotta say a little prayer before I come down. But I said one today, but I didn't have to worry at all. You know what I mean? We didn't have to worry about anything. No. But we also proved though that it is possible that the police and whatever, and then we can all be in the same. Yeah, we can all be in the same place at the same time and not get along. It happened right in front of you guys' eyes. Facts. That little group is probably gonna go down in history, bro. That little group we were with. Everybody was loving that, bro. Like I got screenshots of when they were on the street and the truck was rolling on the other side of them. I got when that display. Yeah, bro, that shit. I almost teared up. I am.
My God, everyone's telling me to come up and.
Are you Unicorn, right?
I'm Arnold.
Apparently Arnold. I met Arnold, everybody. Yeah, we've been out here. You've been out here for a while. How long have you been down here?
I just got from the 35W bridge in Washington.
Ooh, so were you out there when all that was happening?
I did, yes.
What was that like?
It was scary at first. I went to the staging area first.
Yeah.
Started asking them if they're gonna shoot press again.
Yep.
They looked at me like I was a piece of shit.
Yeah.
Dead in my eye, like you better leave, kind of thing. And then I was just like, okay. So I got around the side. Went into the area, got kind of close.
We will.
And then they just moved up, and then they kind of catfished everyone back and forth into the mobile gas station. And
okay.
Just hit everyone.
That's what we heard. We were at the 4th precinct live streaming. They allowed us to be there.
They did.
Oh, they just said anybody live streaming or media to be with the group, so we're safe. That's it.
Sure.
But yeah, so we were at the 4th precinct. They let us, the community leader that was there with us asked ahead of time the 4th precinct if we could be there and if they would let us stay past the curfew to peacefully protest, and they honored it.
Okay.
And the police even went inside, like they were on the roof and shit, like they were at the 3rd.
Okay.
But then they went inside.
Very cool.
Very good, and they let us be there.
I thought last night this would have been a little sanctuary area. But
That's
then
what I did
they
too.
hit
We
us all
came
four
back.
sides
Yeah.
out of the darkness, man.
So
It
we
was just
came
like-
back. We came back from the bridge, from the Marshall Avenue Bridge.
Sure.
We got to Hiawatha. We were getting dumped on, like, and so we all split up, and then we did have a group that was marching through the streets. Oh shit! It's just a fire extinguisher. I know, dude. I know, man. Yeah.
What's your name? Andrew Mercado?
Yeah, that's right.
I'm getting about 1,000 people on my stream.
I got a lot of people on my stream.
Go find Andrew Mercado. I'm like, who the fuck is Andrew Mercado?
Hey, it's okay. I've been hearing people to meet up with people. I'm like, who the fuck is that? Like, I'm not a social media personality. Like, I'm just a regular person. You know what I
Are you
mean?
from here?
Yeah, I live in Fridley.
Awesome.
I was born in
Live
Oakdale.
streamers here.
Born in Oakdale. I live in Fridley at the moment. But yeah, I'm from here, so that's why I was tired of it, man. I felt like this form of media is a different type of. This is the best thing. You know, you see, we're on the same page.
I'm Andrew Kimmel.
Andrew Kimmel. Okay.
Oh my God.
Oh, we're all meeting each other. We're all meeting each
I
other.
need to meet both Andrews.
We got a whole circle. We're all friends now. Look at that. I love it. Because they've been telling me to find you and Arnold
You
today.
didn't have your battery died.
Yeah, man.
I know everything.
They've been telling you on your
Andrew and Andrew, AAA. All AAA, y'all.
the AAA.
Well, just so you guys know, we've all met now. I hope everybody's happy. I'm not going to.
This is crazy, bro.
We should try to. Let's
Right, we don't. Yeah, we're doing our own jobs.
Just
telescopic.
You want to
all be
just?
filming the same thing.
Right. You want a photo of all three of us? Yeah, just like of us holding our fucking thing. This is crazy, dude.
Arnold, Andrew, and Andrew.
Yep. Andrew Kimmel, Andrew Mercado, and
I
Arnold.
just got dizzy standing up.
Are you all right? Watch your
I'm not
head.
drinking enough water.
They say AAA batteries.
One more. Let me get my mask on straight. I was just putting it on. Yep.
Awesome.
All right.
How's my hair?
How's my hair? That's why I'm wearing a hat, bro. we haven't had any haircut places open, man. We've been
My
struggling.
buddy cut my hair last week.
Oh, really?
Did a decent job.
We need to all team up.
They're saying AAA media. They're saying AAA media right now.
I used to be the head of live video over at BuzzFeed News.
Really, buddy?
So like live streaming to me, man.
That's what I'm saying, bro. So I was in the shower this morning, and I thought, I was like, nobody except for like the people that are doing media like this, where you just hold the phone and record what's happening. We see it in podcasts all the time, right? People will love podcasts more than cable news. And so like they'll sit and watch the like Joe Rogan and all them guys, and I do it. I watch YouTube all the time. I'll watch podcasts, and that's where I get my information from more than the cable news. And so I'm like, you know what? No one's doing the media like this, where you just are out here for hours. It doesn't matter, and it's like live PD. Like people love the live PD thing, and like if we can start something with this, bro, like I'm about it, man. I'm with it. I'm on the team.
I gotta tell you, obviously you know Unicorn Riot.
Yep. Appreciate it.
Everybody here, bang.
And then also there's another group of people that I know, News to Share is another big one.
Do you have a business card yourself?
I don't.
Okay.
But I can give you.
Yeah.
Just give me your email.
Okay. We're linking, guys. We're making it happen.
But yo, this is the most important thing you can do,
Hey,
especially when people are taught that the news is fake. This is not fake. They'll still say you're fake news, but
Yeah, they've been telling me the whole time, like, you're a George Soros actor. You were busting
We're
here.
all George Soros.
I took my phone case. My phone case had a Vikings, I had a Vikings phone case on it. Like, I'm like, you guys are nuts. That's why I was so blind to it this whole time, and I finally had enough, bro. This shit's dead. Thank you. I'll answer. When I get home, I answer it. I will answer it. Thank you.
You're local as well.
Right down St. Paul, right between me.
So
Yep. Yeah, if y'all want to hit me up, we can probably network someday.
Arnold, what's your live stream? People are asking.
My live stream is.
It's like a meeting of the fucking.
I know,
media
I do it.
minds, bro. We're about
I'm
to start-
fucking excited
we're about
for
to
the
start
magic.
some shit, bro.
I'm excited for the magic that comes out of this.
Here, I didn't want to get the screen on any of that.
I think it's gonna be
No
something
problem.
very substantial.
Yep.
All right.
All right. So that was good meeting both of you.
I know who you guys are. I know who
Yep.
you are.
Keep an eye on all 3 of our streams. We're out here doing the good work, trying to get you guys an unfiltered, unbiased message.
AAA will link up again.
Yep, the AAA will meet again. Beers for the AAA. I love it. I love it, man. We got exchanged information. Yeah, absolutely. Keep doing what you guys are doing.
Take care, man.
Absolutely, buddy. So tune in to both of their live streams as well, so you guys can get the other angle. That was crazy, bro. Hey, you guys about to just watch something happen right there. I'm not even gonna lie. Because this meeting we just randomly had. That's kind of how shit's been going down here. Nothing's been planned like that. No, we aren't a mainstream news outlet. Andrew Kimmel used to be, what do you say he was, a BuzzFeed? He used to be a reporter for BuzzFeed. So it's good to see him, even at BuzzFeed, being out here tired of the mainstream news and being out here doing what we're doing. Because that's the only personal purpose I am out here for. It's just to give an unfiltered, unbiased message. Thank you, I'm okay. As well as show the people's message. So after that little moment, now we're still peacefully here monitoring the crowd. Yeah.
Free media, like in unison with your stream, like it's not even
it's not even the same. I mean, especially when you see the streamers out here that are like, those guys are bigger than I am already in social media, and they're out here doing what I'm doing, and that goes to show that this is probably the new way, bro. This is probably the new way. I had a dream in the shower this morning, bro. And I tried to tell my brother and my family, and I don't know if they were taking me seriously, but I really had a dream this morning, like, bro, I lost it in the shower, bro. I said, I want to start a media company. I said that shit. And meeting those two, man. Hopefully, this is what the messages we want to get out of it, though. Like, if we can be in places and show peace in places that are not shown from the mainstream news, and that's a big deal to me, for a personal reason. But like I said, how this all started was I was enraged. I was sickened from what we witnessed. You guys are looking right at it, where we saw the picture of where the crime happened, and I woke up Wednesday morning and I wanted to be down here exactly. I sat exactly where I was sitting right now on Wednesday afternoon, without a camera rolling at first, and just spent some time here, because I have never come to something like this and been here in person. I've always been one of the types to watch the news at home and then form an opinion after that. And I've been growing tired of it even before this happened. I was actively saying that, trying to get a message like this out, where it's just unfiltered, unbiased. The partisan part of it needs to go. I mean, you guys have seen it play out live, and I think that this might be the new way that we can get people information. And if this is it, then they did it with radio, man. They did it with the radio, with the podcasts. Why can't we do it with the news? But we got to be careful, though, because I mean they might not want it to. They might not. You know what I mean? They don't want this out. But thank goodness. Yeah, thank goodness all 3 of us are able to be here and live stream. Obviously, we don't need to be at the same place. So you guys could have multiple angles, but we're all in the same location. All 3 live streams, we're all here watching the peaceful protests. If you're wondering why we're talking about mainstream news when we're out for a reason like this, it's because it's all relative. It's all part of the same problem. People that have a voice, like we saw earlier, the 2 young black leaders, that they will be leaders someday in some way, form or another. They are so intelligent, and the displays of protesting, that the first community leader we saw in the street, and then the individual that spoke from the heart for a while, I let him just hold my phone and just talk to the phone. Very smart, very intelligent. Definitely, bro. And you notice it's like our generation type people, bro. I mean, it's crazy, man. But we need everybody in on this, man. We need everybody.
much information. Information that you go for and really trying to get the full scope of things,
Right.
rather than you said creating your own narrative and then going out and just finding something that supports that.
Right.
That's what
Are you guys hearing sound? I've seen two people, like, it's just only been literally two people that have said there's no sound, so I just want to make sure there's sound. Well, we're just taking a little rest right now. We'll walk through the crowd and listen to, I'll be quiet, and we'll listen to the people like we have been, but as we've been taking, we've just been resting our bodies here. We don't have to overexert ourselves when we don't need to. Yeah, those two were Andrew Kimmel and Arnold Rosa. So you got the two Andrews and Arnold. But so we're on the Fox News aerial view. Where's the helicopter? Well, we can. There's a helicopter over there, but that's a little far, unless that's where you guys are seeing us from. There was just one. Oh, it might have been a delayed comment too. Yeah. Okay, we can hear me. All right, thanks, guys. What's that?
the helo right down past. It's past it though.
Oh, okay. Yep. All right, guys. Thank you. We can hear the sound. Thank you. It is absolutely cool. We got permission because, I mean, we got to work together. We can't, it can't be just one voice over another voice. It has to be a collective voice. Cops kneeled in Miami. That's cool. Oh, yeah, AAA media. Carol Evans doing a live broadcast where... We're hanging out. We're just with the people. Okay, thanks, Tim. That's what I thought. And you guys say some things. I'll point the camera at it. Even the people commenting. The looting and violence have slowed down since yesterday. I don't know. There was a small group at the 5th precinct causing problems, but literally all day up until we got to the Marshall Avenue Bridge, it was peaceful. Just like this, only we were walking, we were marching. The only difference now is we're in centralized locations, able to peacefully protest and document the protesting safely and lawfully. I think I might have met Unicorn Riot by accident one of the nights. He might have been in front of me, that's what I heard, but I haven't met him directly yet, but it was cool to meet the other two. Yes, so you sent me a message on Facebook? Okay. I have a message from the individual that took a picture of us three. So I'll post it and tag the other two. This is what it's been like, though, here at the memorial. People literally hanging out. We're literally out here hanging out, everybody's masked. This is what it's been here at this location. Since I got down here Wednesday. This is what it's been. Yep, I'm good on food and water. We got stations set up. There's stations set up for supplies if we need it. Nico from Unicorn, okay. I hope we are, man. That's what I was thinking. I had it in the epiphany. because I want to be able to continue this beyond these events, bro. Because like if we see things like this in other places, or like we have to continue unfiltered media like this. Where I mean, you guys have seen things play out live in front for you guys.
It's not being scared, it's being alert. I'm alert right now.
It feels like
Somebody said Andrew and Nico are the same person. That's what happens, bro. The conspiracies, and that's what I think has been taking over our thought process, and the things, just silly things, and I laugh at it now from everybody. It's funny. Yeah, we're not pushing an agenda. I don't know. I just met the other two now. I don't know what their agenda's been out here, but mine for sure has just been holding the camera even when I'm not doing anything. What are the street lights on for? What does that mean?
Chunky woods. Damn, your shit busting.
I know, bro.
Hold on.
You got something you want to say? Free shit, bro. That's how it's been. People check out. Because I'm not pointing the camera at me, it's pointing out at the people, and they can see the live and then the number of people watching. Okay, Andrew Kimmel basically the same. Okay, good. Like I said, hopefully he will. Me and him can link up, and Arnold, and continue doing this. I mean, those guys have been doing this longer than I have. They probably know way more more technology I can just use to continue just holding the phone like this in better and better ways. People still continually worried about our location here. We're fine. We've been given permission to be here. Hey Andrew, my mom works with your aunt. Well, that's nice. Tell her I said hi. I'm sure my aunt and your mom are talking a lot lately. The other streamers are Arnold and Andrew Kimmel. I'm not gonna put his face on, but you see, like we're just hanging out. Me and the couple people that are sitting next to me. We're hanging out. They got the artwork in front of us, the memorial. This is you're looking at the scene where it happened. The Cup Foods right across the street. Many people woke up on Tuesday morning seeing George Floyd being murdered on the street, and this is where we're at. This is the location. It's been deemed a safe area. It was a safe area last night. For a while, we left before it became unsafe. Hopefully that this place can remain safe, and people can just walk around. You got people barbecuing on the other side of the street. sharing resources, water, snacks, anything anybody needs out here. Me too, Dave. I am super glad. I don't have to go home sweaty. I've been going home drenched in sweat every night at this point, but now this is the first night I haven't even broken a sweat. Yeah, okay, WCCO is up the block to the left, okay. We've had many choices out here in the last couple days, and I'm thankful that I'm finally on the. I believe I'm on the right side of history now, and the blessings I am receiving for being on the right side finally. I mean, for me personally, I've been questioning what I wanted to do with my life for quite some time, and it's clear who is on my side. Just for this reason, but what really matters is making sure every single person here that has something to say gets to say it. I mean, I've held the camera if they walk up and want to say something. I've even let them hold the camera and speak if they want. This camera isn't for me; it's for everybody. We got people. We're making friendships over here. I don't got your faces, just your hands. We're making new friends out here. Probably friendships for life, actually. Man, I've learned a lot in the last few days, personally. Okay, Justin, that wasn't he, the man that I met last night. You remember Justin? He was on the bike with the vest. He was the leader yesterday. He is on the bridge, and so I'll try to. I think he added me. I'll hit him up and see if he's okay. But you gotta understand, you guys. I'm not in contact with any of the community leaders here. We meet them as we walk up to them and talk to them. I don't know what's going on with any of these protests. I use the Snapchat map. Somebody recommended that to me the second day. They're like, just use the Snap map, and I pull it down and I find the spots that look red, and then we'll go near that, at least get dropped off and walk around it. But today I noticed the Snap map where we had started was up by the downtown area, north side. But the man we saw yesterday that we spoke to, that came up and introduced myself, was on the bridge at 35W. And the stories that are coming from there, it doesn't sound good, but I hope the people are all okay from the 35W bridge. Yeah, he did. Yep. Okay, I see that message, Jessica. I'm not going to repeat it. I'm going to get up and walk so you guys can get a better idea. Hey, will you watch my bag really quick, bro? I'm going to get out and let the people see what else is going on. I mean, I'm comfortable as hell even just leaving my stuff here. Okay, a bottle of water. Nah, I gotta have my other hand. We're gonna go back and get the memorial again. Just kind of showing you guys the memorial that is here. I believe it can speak for itself.
I'm dope smoking, thinking about him in the pill. They told me diamonds are forever, hold your wrist out. My mama said a good example, she big the world. I like the way the pockets go up and carry themselves. I get it. It's a job, but I'm getting it.
Did our brother die on these streets? Did our brother die on these streets? Did our brother die on these streets?
Yeah, yep, I'll go back to the mural. I'm just getting the signs too. The words underneath the mural, it says, I can breathe now. Oh man. We'll come back to that in a little bit. Oh, wow. So this is the Cup Foods. We're at 38th in Chicago. And we're gonna get you guys a nice view of this part of the memorial.
What's your name, sir?
Andrew Mercado.
What you be reporting?
I'm reporting everything, bro. I'm getting all the signs. Anybody that has something to say, I've been letting them speak.
Okay.
It's been just hours of live stream nonstop.
Awesome.
And I've been showing the piece all day, bro.
What's your Facebook?
Andrew Mercado.
Oh,
Yep.
first and last?
Yep, Andrew Space Mercado. I've been live streaming down here since Wednesday. I sat right there on Wednesday, bro, and started.
Let me get you a little info.
Yeah, I got you. I'm linking with somebody I just met.
Yeah, so if you could tell us when they get back to give me a call and
Oh, we got mutual friends and everything, bro. I'll add you. Just send it. Actually, I'm gonna send it. This way, that way I for sure see
There's
it.
some exclusive right here. Who's that guy? He's clearly. This is what he does. This is what he does to black people. Called him a racist. He said, yep, all of this stuff. This is what type of guy he is. He breaks all the rules. That's what he does. That's what he does. Seems to can never keep his hands to himself, even when he's not threatened. This is his character. If y'all ever need a character, this is him. Tough guy.
Can you describe what we were just watching, bro? Like what was happening there and everything, so they can get context.
Root of it all, security guard. I was trying to get some food from Denny's on Lake Street.
I'm gonna show the memorial while he talks, guys. Go ahead, bro.
And the security guard, I pull up in front of Denny's to get my food, and the security guard
Yeah, they
calls
said
the
he
cops
apologized after the way he spoke. That's what the comments are saying. But
Never.
You know what is
he
that?
He never apologized.
There you go. There's the truth.
He never apologized at all. He didn't even care. He had he was never apologetic for what he did. And who grabs someone and be apologetic after that? Come on, that don't make no type of sense.
Bro,
but if you can hear what he was saying, he was definitely not apologetic at all. No way, shape, or form. He don't care. He makes his own rules and breaks whatever rules he want to break. Period. That's just how it goes. But he was just doing what he wanted to do. He was violating my rights as an American and doing what he wanted to do. Talk to
People
me
are
however.
saying make sure bro, I got a big following, so they're saying make sure the DA gets that video.
Yeah, I've been
So
trying. I tried
to
to send it to
Send it to me.
Benjamin Crump. I tried to send it to him. I'm gonna try to send it to
Kroll?
Ellison. I'm
Keith
gonna try
Ellison?
I'm gonna try to send it to him too. I need his email.
Okay, so guys, we need Keith Ellison's email. This individual can get into the fight here and to try to get the truth out.
And this was a couple years back, so
okay.
I've been holding on to this.
You've been holding on to it? All right, bro. Appreciate it. Nice meeting you too. So he showed me some footage that was from his camera. He recorded that video. That was the individual. Like that was his video of that incident. I didn't put his face on, but wow. I'll get it, you guys. I'll get the video he had. It's not. I don't know. We'll figure it out at that point. But our purpose right now is just to be here and to record.
To get some more stuff, you know.
If somebody has something that you want to say or show the live stream, we're gonna do it. We'll help in ways we can that are reasonable. But at least we were able to get what he had to say out to the world. I can say it comfortably. Is that an angel on the ground? Yes. So this is where George. I'm gonna get up to it now, but I'm trying to get the messages first as I'm walking around to it. I don't know much about the video. I let him explain it. I'm only out here just to show you guys what I'm seeing. And if they have something they want to show on their phones. Or a message they want to say, we're gonna show it. I just heard my first name and last name. I don't know if someone's looking for me. But we're getting around. Yeah, we can. We'll let the people help him out. Hopefully, I added him on Facebook. We're not here to do anything. Well, we're here to document. But if we can help, we can.
We got in. We can hire us to protect our home. I bet you the people that came from out of town, they ain't gotta live here. They can't go to that shit.
So this is what the blockades look like into this area. Very similar scene to like a Walking Dead type sanctuary. Or those of you that play video games understand what I'm talking about. I'm a video game person, so I draw a lot of comparisons to video games. That's just who I am. But this is the type of, it's the people just blocking off, keeping this section of the city safe. Dude, I think, hey, I'm in Mercado. Oh, I was supposed to, I had to meet you too. That's what they keep telling me in my live stream.
I'm Nico.
Nice to meet you. Hey, yeah. I just meet Nico, everybody. It's okay if I put you on mine. Hey, there he is. How you doing? I finally met him. There he is. Have you seen Kimmel and Arnold out here too?
No.
They've been walking around.
I don't know specifically who they are.
Okay, but they've been asking me to find you and those three. I met the other two, but I'm glad I finally got to see you.
Yeah.
Are you good to see you out here, buddy?
What's your name again?
Andrew Mercado.
Andrew.
Yep.
All right, man.
All right, bro. See you, Nico. Well, there you go, you guys. I met Unicorn Riot. You're welcome. Far Cry 5. That's another good one to use. That's another good reference. And then. There's the blockades. I mean, it's just the people keeping this place safe. We're grilling. There's people grilling. We're out here hanging out. Honestly, it's just almost like a block party. We're hanging out. It's peaceful. There's a place of peace. I don't know any of their personal views. All three of them. Between Nico, Kimmel, and Arnold. But I did see that Kimmel is on the same page as us. But I just wanted to give my people that you guys can see that we're here, all four of us. We're trying to do it like this. At least me and what it seems like Kimmel and Arnold are. I've only just now met the Unicorn Riot guy, so I don't know much about him and his background, but at least he's here. Says a lot about it. This is the.
All we really need is El Chapo support and everybody. we get one person with El Chapo community to say, give us the okay. He told us he with y'all. We gonna see. Hey, it's gonna be busted. I guarantee all the now from size, bro. As soon as they hear El Chapo, they gonna pay their ass. They gonna go outside, bro. They gonna look at the general. I'm gonna fuck with you. All right, bro.
Well, good. Well, that almost might be a blessing that Kimmel's content is interviewing people. I mean, because he's here. I mean, you guys see him. Okay, good. So I'm seeing some people say a unicorn is doing the same thing. Hey, how long do you think we've been here? Like an hour now or two? How long? Already, I mean, we're almost to the point. We're almost at the time that I was here until last night, and we're gonna keep. The group is much bigger though than last night, but it's been peace. I left my bag on the ground. We're just walking around. Again, there's the barricades. I mean, even out here, you see people cleaning up and picking up trash. I'm not gonna get faces, but that's like first responders that are sitting there. There is news media in here, mainstream news, not just me and Kimmel and Arnold and Unicorn. But yeah. I'm gonna get some more of the signs. Yeah, if you have their live stream, so you guys can like watch at the same time, and then I mean, would that be crazy if we could come up with something where you could flip live streams, like kind of like news channels, but it's just different people at the same location? That would be cool. But I'm only with it if the message is unfiltered and unbiased coverage. That's the only way I'd do it and be down with it.
He can't make decisions for this country, he gon' crash us. No, we can't be a slave for me. Appreciate nobody way more. Hey, Donald, nay, one that follows. You gave us your reasons to be president, but we hate so Donald Trump. Fuck Donald Trump. Yeah, nigga, fuck Donald Trump.
Just talking. Yeah, I am.
Thank you. I always stumbled on your live stream.
Oh, you have?
I've been watching it all weekend.
Yeah, dude. We all of us at like there's Kimmel right there, and we all met Unicorn Riot. I just met him and all that crap. Yeah, so I don't know. We might have started something out here with this, doing something like this.
I had you and Unicorn Riot side by side. So
Oh, you did?
What's going on?
Yeah, I have a picture of me, Kimmel, and Arnold together, and we're all holding our phones, dude. I don't know, man. This is crazy. Yeah, it's good to see you guys. Thanks for taking time. Yeah, absolutely. We're getting more and more recognition for our purpose here, as you guys have seen. This is, I believe, what journalism should be. Just non-stop coverage. It doesn't matter what it's for. All right, here we go. We're gonna get in and try to listen to this message. Hey, what's this? Hey, did you drop this? This is yours?
Oh shit.
That's crazy.
Thank you, man.
Yep. moving vehicles into position and building barriers. We're gonna pray. Every night that we've prayer has occurred, we've been okay. So if we pray here again, every night we prayed before. We don't know what's gonna happen. We've been walking peacefully, obviously, for about an hour, but it seems as if there's growing tension that the police might be coming. I don't know how they would be if we have permission. Hey.
Right here, turn around, girl.
Are they supposed to be? Is there anything coming this way?
I did get word. Let's see. It says there are squads at McDonald's parking lot on Nicoletta 21st.
Okay.
Let's see.
I don't know what, bro. Like that would be crazy, bro. Because all of us, like, they got all the live streamers in here right now, and they have the news, bro. Like they would be fucked.
Yeah, right.
Sorry for my language. Sorry for my language, guys. I'm working on it. When I'm talking just with people that I know personally, I forget the camera's rolling, but I'm just trying to be myself. I don't plan on changing up who I am.
That right there. Yeah. Sorry.
Very good.
I get you. Thank you.
It would be interesting if they tried some shit in here, because they have a lot of live streamers and news media in this part of the city. It would be very interesting to see what if they do try something. No, my bag's fine, guys. Like this area, you guys understand, it's fine. Like it's okay. Okay, I want to get closer to my bag. I do hear the sirens in the distance, though, as I was just saying. But we're gonna get closer. In terms of leaving it with around everybody that's currently here right now, though, like it's so peaceful, you guys. Like I've never felt more comfortable walking around in the city than I have been in this part of the city. Just it's literally like a block party here. Yeah, I will. We're gonna move this out of the way. Grab the bottom part. Shit. We're good. Hey, pick up the right. Pick up the left side. Pick up the left side. It's leaning on my arm. There we go. As long as we keep the boards good, we're good. We're moving the artwork out of the street just in case. It's that time of night, but we're gonna try. Okay. Oh, there we go. Some of the chalk and stuff fell, but
Should we maybe move it over that fence?
Oh, right here.
Where it's a little safer? Off on the sidewalk?
So, bro, yeah.
They're blocking this area off.
Hey, Chris, can you grab that for me, bro, and grab it? Because I don't want to. I got one hand and you got two.
I think we're trying to make it safe.
So we're preparing for whatever, I guess. We're picking up. This is the crazy part, guys.
Go!
I mean,
There's people in the community that did that too. Absolutely. So many.
How much charge you got?
I got. Oh, you got it. Yeah.
Is there any way to facilitate you charging my phone while you walk around? 'Cause I ain't
Oh
got
yeah,
a
bro.
power
Yeah.
If you just throw it in your pocket, bro, I can meet you back over there by your boy.
Or I got another battery pack too by him. You just go. Oh, in my pocket.
Yeah, really?
Might not be in my pocket. No, it's in my bag now. I have another iPhone cord too. Some dude came up to me and gave me one, bro.
Like randomly?
Yeah, randomly.
Nah.
I swear to God, what do you think I got in my hand? It's crazy,
shit,
bro.
bro. That's good, bro.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Provides, bro.
Hey, dude, what was crazy? So I had an epiphany in the shower this morning. I was like, man, I want to start a media company and do things like this. I just met like the two other people that have been. Met Nico. I met Kimmel and I met Arnold. All three of them. Yeah. And like, bro.
Dude, he was talking about the same, like the way the military is acting as they're rolling in civilian vehicles.
Yeah. Yep. Okay, like you see the truck, bro. Get by my bag, though. Get by my bag.
Where's your bag at?
Right over by my boy over there.
All right, he's got it?
Yeah. All right, guys. So this is, we see, I don't know what's going on. We see a semi-truck that just drove by. We don't know what's going to happen.
It could still be peaceful, but y'all won't let them come over here and make it not peaceful?
That's the dinger of a question there.
Block it off. Block it off.
Almost we have to keep it peaceful ourselves, which is crazy. Oh my God. Which we've been peaceful, but we have to keep it more peaceful when they arrive, bro. That's crazy. So you guys see we're blocking now. So now it's now I probably should get by my bag and put it on. We're getting ready, I guess. Apparently this is crazy, bro.
And outside the border, the borders all up. So if you don't live in Minneapolis, all the highways are shut down.
Ooh. Say
94 and 35 is shut down. All the highways are shut down.
You can take the back road.
There's side roads. There's side roads.
There's side roads.
You're gonna have to plan a route, though. Like that's what we've had to do is plan a route safely out of here. I'm walking up. Does that one have a charge still? Is it good? Let me see.
I think I gotta turn it on.
No, there's no on button.
It lighted up. It had 3 dots on it, bro.
Yeah, that means it should work. Try the other one. Here, let me not try your. If that doesn't work, try your cord. Maybe it might bring me a. Let's see here. Nah, I wouldn't. Oh, it's in my. I'm gonna see if this one charges works on mine. If not, I'll let you just hold this battery pack to let you find some charge.
Yeah, you got enough charge.
Oh, dude, I mean shit.
Yeah, good shit.
You know what I mean? Yeah, this cord's good. If not, here, try this. And I'll try this power cord again. Oh.
That's cool. So you just running all this guys. So I literally just.
Yeah, there you go. Really? There you go. It just lit up now. And I'll put
Yeah, it did the same thing. So, it's working for yours though. That cord?
Yeah, the cord is. So let's see. All right, now try plugging it into a good battery pack. Oh, there. Yeah, it's charging.
Bet. All right, cool.
All right, cool. Good.
Hey, you got cigarettes?
No, I don't smoke. Not anymore. I'm gonna put my bag on. I mean, look at. I'm gonna show the efforts here. Are you guys gonna stay here? Yeah. Okay. Just asked the media if they're planning on staying here, and they said, yeah, yeah. So. I don't care who. We'll ask them whatever, man. I don't care.
I wouldn't be surprised.
So, like, you guys see the efforts that are being done. This is from the Fine Arts Center. So yesterday, as I said, a lot of people believe that it became unbiased when I was helping with the barriers on the bridge. But that barrier, it spanned the whole bridge on Marshall Avenue. On the way into Minneapolis, it was like a bike path, and there were like people protesting behind the barrier that you guys saw on the Marshall Avenue bridge. And when we were retreating back to Minneapolis last night, the people were pulling the barrier into the middle of the bridge, and it almost hit my ankles. And the CNN crew was trying to get the people out safely off the bridge, and the barrier was being pulled to impede our movement. And so that's why I picked it up for safety reasons. Oh, you made it back? Good. Here's the crowd. If you guys were at the 4th precinct, what happened there?
It just kind of fizzled out, and then we were walking back,
Yeah.
and National started, like, we're just too boring to
Oh, too boring.
kind of wave at us.
Yeah.
And then, hey, you made it too.
Are you guys leaving?
No, we're gonna be a while. We're gonna be here.
Right.
We'll be okay though.
We're about to leave.
That's fine. Yeah, that's all right.
A couple blocks that way.
I see you guys. Thank you very much.
Stay safe.
We will.
A building that restarted on fire next to a house.
Yeah.
And there's a building there's a business that they have all like the stuff to pull water out of a fire hydrant.
Yeah.
So they're fighting the fire.
Yep.
And then just a pickup truck, fire truck came, and he's like, oh, I'll get a rig, you guys are doing good or whatever. And then right after that, police cars pulled up. It was obvious. Everyone, just stopped, put their hands up, and then they all got out with their guns and started screaming, cussing, saying horrible stuff. And they surrounded the guy with the hose.
Oh, no.
It's obvious what he's doing.
Yeah.
And they made him put it down, shut everything off, let the fire burn, and they're threatening to shoot people.
Because they were trying to put out the fires by themselves. Like I saw that the community, like especially on Thursday when I was watching them try to put out the fires downtown. They were similar, dude.
And the people are like, well, our house is right next to it. We don't want to. They wouldn't even let them.
They wouldn't even.
They let them say that much, but after that, they're like started cussing and swearing like you can't put out the fire. You're not supposed to put out the fire. And they're like, it's our house. And if they would have kept going, they would have got shot.
That's
They're unreasonable.
Thank you for your words, buddy. Good to see you back out here. Yeah. People that say they can't hear me, I don't know. A lot of people say they can hear me. Yeah, we met Unicorn, we met Nico, we met all of them. We're here. There's a bunch of press here, including the live streamers you guys have been seeing. Not that I know of, Chrissy. We've been live streaming for the last 2 days alone, and the groups I have been with have done absolutely zero rioting or looting. And I've been live streaming for hours. Like I said, you can just freely walk around here. There's no danger. There's nothing to be scared of. Everybody's hanging out. It's like a block party. That's the best way to describe this. The sanctuary here. Probably a big block party. That's what this is like here. It's peaceful. I'm showing the mural again that you guys might have missed. I wish I could get the hat with the, but I can't. I'm not gonna pick things up and move it either. Somebody please get that image. Andrew Kimmel is wearing a vest. I don't have one. It's been tough to get things, like I said, around the city.
Stay calm.
I live right up the street, so I'm out here.
You guys just heard Andrew Kimmel even offered to take her home. He's got a vehicle down here. I think that guy might be a good one to partner with. That guy might be a good one there. Excuse me, guys. Excuse me.
Seth Rogen is paid for somebody.
You guys see there's people cleaning up. I mean, there's trash in multiple spots, but where we can. I'm gonna take a break from walking for a little bit. Yeah, preempted, just in case, bro. And shit. That's what I don't like, man. It's that unknown, because it's like that's what happened last night. We were here, it was chill, everybody was talking, making friends and shit, and then it turns into something different. But it's not the people doing it. You guys, I mean, I don't have to explain myself. Everybody's been watching now at this point. Yeah, everybody's, it's not been even in any specific group that they've been getting. The Porta John Monsters on Barstool Sports. That one, that video is that's a common clip now, a viral clip from the one live stream. Yep, I'm gonna have a few messages to go through tonight. I definitely want the one of us three. Thank you, Melanie. Hopefully we can just sit here as long as we need to and be peaceful and safe. But the growing tensions are growing. But all the media are here.
Good luck with the project.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Oh man.
Sorry, I'm not putting too many words on.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
You got too many watchers.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. I know.
Nah, you good. You're not. It's good.
Yeah, I don't think they. It was the Chicago White Sox Barstool guy. I don't know. I didn't see my name on the video or anything, but he took it and posted it on Barstool. But like I said, we're not. I don't care if we don't get it recognized. But some people are adamant that I get a social media content attorney and all that crap, but that's not. We'll look into that probably at a later time. That's not what this is for. That's not our purpose for these events. What are they doing there, bro? Oh, fire extinguishers. I mean, you got. See, I got a knee brace. People got foot brace. It's a commitment out here. But they're still, as you guys see, actively keeping the sanctuary safe. It's been the Porta John Porta Potty Monster has been on my. Everybody's asking about that one. Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, this shit.
Dude, I was. You know how dazed and confused I was that night, and just to see that, bro, like I thought I was tripping, bro. I thought I was tripping. Yeah. I thought I was sleep deprived and like seeing things, bro. Like, yeah.
Like I want to see more, but I ain't even mad at him.
Nah, like yeah, they got that.
Get out of there. Coming up smelling all kinds of foul. Yeah. Wonder what the situation was that led up to that incident.
Yep, I got Body Nutrition. My two of my other close friends that are we have multiple ways to get home tonight. So you guys, like, me and my homie here planned and made sure we have secure rides. So if we need to even stay in the city, we have a spot that we can stay like downtown, like at a good, really good friend's house. Downtown being northeast, but it's all downtown to me. So we're safe. The same situation as last night here at the Cup Foods. If I feel a little fuzzy, we'll start walking and make some phone calls. We're not here to get arrested, as best as we can. I mean, if it happens, guys, like it's gonna be all of us in here, you know. But it's all types of media. It's all everybody. We're all sitting around here, being peaceful, just hanging out. What do you think, like these? Never mind. That'll be a conversation right now. Where's 5th and Wentworth? How far away is that? Is that even by us, bro? Because like people are telling me where they're going, and I don't feel like they're anywhere by us and shit. Yeah. You guys don't even worry about it for that part. The bail aspect. I mean, there's so many different type of media right now in this little space, and first responders and the peaceful protesters just that literally live in this neighborhood. I live maybe 20 minutes, 25 minutes north of here, but this community, they've opened their community to the public to be able to share this space with them. And we've been keeping it as peaceful as we can. It's been peaceful since yesterday. When I got down here, even before I got down here, it had been going for a couple hours before I'd even arrived down here. But oh, you can Google the Porta Potty Monster? That's crazy. Well, that goes to show that that clip has been ran through. That clip has been shared. I don't even know if I'd be able to claim it as mine anymore, but I don't care. Yeah, like hey, it's mine. Yeah, once I did see it on Barstool. There are probably media people messaging me, but I haven't. Like as soon as I get home, I go to bed. I talk to Dave Lee at WCCO, and then I go to bed. Okay, so I don't know. They could be signal jamming your stuff too. Yeah. I mean, you got the press that have up armored vests that say press on it. Like that's crazy. Flak vests. But they're all here too, with us, with the streamers and. It's on Reddit too. Yeah, I don't even know if I'd be able to claim that anymore. It's been shared so many times and replayed and posted on different websites. So it's whatever. No, my stream's fine. It's just my other friends that are trying to use their cell phones aren't able to. Verizon's been the MVP here. Verizon's been holding it down. There's a certain crowd size that once it gets down. Appreciate it, G-Buddy. I just seen your text. Well, there's going to be a time when like the crowd gets small enough, and that's when the police decide to come in when the crowd gets to a certain size. They did build barricades.
They do that. Communicate with that. Oh, come on now.
Yeah, they're preparing, but they're getting the barricades built. But there's barricades on all four sides, all four corners of this building. Bro, like when they say go home, it's like, how? You know? Appreciate it again, G Money. I see what you're saying, bro. That's why you're on my team. There's certain individuals that are on my team, and like I said, I know who is and who isn't. And that's just how it's got to be from here on out. Because there's no reversing what we've accomplished this week. Oh, sorry, bro. I'm gonna step on your bones. Appreciate it, dude. I got people here offering us a place to sleep at night too, like that live around the city. We're good though. Thank you, Morgan. Perry, thank you for the offer. Yeah, that's what it is. That's what I'm trying to say. They say go home, and then as soon as we start walking to the vehicles or like in the streets to be able to leave, that's when they start. I saw they had a sheriff's car, a Metro mobility van, and then a Humvee driving in a convoy. I wasn't able to get that on my live stream last night, but we were walking in the streets, and that's how they were rounding people up. But like I said, I was clearly marked, and the individual I was with last night getting home to our vehicle, they were also marked. To distinguish the difference. That's as sad as that is. That's what we gotta do for a while down here. Nope, no National Guard, no police presence here at the moment. You said they're burnt. I don't know. I'm not. You guys are reporting what's going on in other states in the comments. Thank you, and in other countries. Oh, dude. I'm literally sitting on this sidewalk, dude. Like, what in the world? This is the safest. In the rocks. I'm posted. I'm gonna let my knee get some. This actually gives it some relief when I hold it like that for a little while, and then I'll hold it straight. We're literally hanging out in the most literal way. We're gonna see how long this lasts. And there is a big group around this corner of the Cup Foods, I'll get them on there. But we're okay. Shout out this guy.
Last time I'll be on the south side.
So they got a barricade built down that street further to protect this part of the city, or part of the block. So you guys can see that there are people wearing protective headgear. I had some yesterday, but like I said, my plans were to be with the peaceful protesting as best as I could.
Artistic skills are so low that I would fuck that. We're all questioning why people help Floyd. It's like half person.
There's my newfound buddy. We gotta let him do the good work. We don't need to be up on top. He's doing the people's fight out here. So we're gonna let him talk to his individual and get around.
George Floyd! George Floyd! George Floyd! George Floyd! George Floyd! George Floyd! George Floyd!
It's just pepper in the sides now. It seems the tensions died down a little bit in concern. We're now 19 minutes past midnight here on now Sunday morning. Wow, it's Monday. Holy crap. Okay, Monday morning. It's every day since Wednesday. It's been a blur for me, but that pales in comparison to the hundreds and hundreds of years that nothing's changed, and that's the entire point we're here. Yeah, man. Like I said, I'm using your guys' donations as best as I can to be able to get better equipment. Like I said, I had a very close friend while I was sleeping today. That's how I have to get it done. Is I have friends while I'm resting get my supplies for me, and then I'll take care of them afterwards. But yes, I have a selfie stick. When I could get a rig, the one where I saw the microphone, I'll obviously be getting that. I don't need item donations are awesome, but if you guys are donating, we're going to use that money directly towards these efforts for both. Yeah, I'm still holding strong. It obviously when there's action, it'll jump, which is crazy, but. Anyways, I forgot my train of thought. That's happened quite often here. But I'm just kind of speaking my mind while trying to display what's happening. We're just going to kind of keep walking around further down. What's up? Up.
Last night they came at around 1 o'clock right here.
Yeah, I left around like 11:50 here last night. I left a little.
They come from all sides.
Yeah, they do. They come in from the all angles. They ride in a metro. They ride in a metro mobility van, a sheriff car, and a Humvee, and they go in a line.
Metro mobility. I haven't seen them all.
Yeah, that's the metro mobility, and then some of them are in the ambulances too.
Oh, really?
So like you'll see an EMT ambulance, bro, and it's not an EMT. Nah, the okie doke. Oh, you thought you were gonna get help. Sorry, Black. We're this. This is being painted right now, so so this is similar images we've seen in history, bro. Bro being you guys, sorry. But this we've seen this exact sign in multiple cities for years, including 1992 when they boarded up their businesses in Los Angeles. We saw that exact It's the parallel is crazy, but the magnitude is tenfold. Excuse me.
He enjoy that shit. I fuck with bro, for real, though. Ask him.
Hey, is it okay if I get an image of your guys' painting on the ground? All right, thank you, bro. Appreciate it. Gotta get the whole bag, so you guys can see. I'm not getting you guys' faces or anything, but this is the people. It's so peaceful here, and they're holding it down. The people are holding it down themselves, like. Any type of food or items, like it's all being centralized, and anybody that needs some is grabbing it.
They about to try to go around. No, fuck no. Yeah, they did. They just went that way. They're about to try to come around. Sorry.
They're in front of us?
No, you ain't just seeing? They about to try to go around. Go around to where?
This is all in Minnesota. Anytime I can see some artwork or like some history of like our city, I'm gonna show it. Like I said, we live here. I mean, do you guys see danger? I don't. In terms of the group of people, and it's people of all types, and it's literally everybody. I think everybody's represented here, and we're all literally hanging out. I'm glad I'm a part of this. That's why I keep making sure I walk back to you and everything. I don't get too far. I'm not leaving this block without you, so don't worry about that. Yeah, just making sure the home. Yeah, hey, got some water, bro? My mouth is so dry. We got the water storage. I do too. Jenny, you're gonna have to just Google it. That video has been shared everywhere. That's what I've been saying. Who's that? I am? What's your name? I don't even know what your name is. I've been saying it by accident. Oh, Jenna. Okay. I apologize. Thanks, bro. I mean, people are sharing things here. Do you want one? Yeah, this is getting your hands washed and everything. And I have hand sanitizer too. Well, the pre-roll is right there. I see it.
Straight up third on them, something like that.
Oh, for real? Yeah, for real. You guys see people literally sacrificing their vehicles for a barrier too. They're gonna hold them up and keep the vehicles in place if they do try to come in here. There's a unicorn doing the good fight, fighting the good fight.
So, you feel me? Come on, man.
So you guys can see we're all in here. Everybody. I mean, I can even walk down the street a little bit. They're gonna secure this sanctuary as best they can with cars. Like that's crazy, bro. Like in this part of the city, I mean, you don't want to get too far out of this block. That's a safe spot. We're gonna get as far as we can here, but this is the concern is when people start getting outside of the safe zones. That's when they've been rounding people up. So there's people. I mean, you guys can see. We're keeping this section as safe and peaceful as possible, and it's been safe and peaceful the entire day yesterday. And I'm just gonna keep walking around, and maybe some questions you guys have will be answered just by holding the camera. Abby asked it was peaceful earlier. What happened? What do you mean what happened? What's not peaceful about this? Challenge your thinking. Challenge your thinking.
Don't you rush in.
I don't know what's happening. The group's over in the speedway. Hey, what happened, you know? We're gonna just go check this side of the street on the barriers and see what's happening. What's happening out here?
I don't know, but they're getting distracted.
I know, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, bro.
On
Yeah.
the other barricade. For real, I've been watching.
You been watching my shit, or you been watching? Yeah.
Watching the way y'all
Yep.
I've been the one standing in front.
Hold on. People are armed. We're worried people are armed now. Hey, just get covered. Oh my goodness, dude. What in the fuck? Oh no. No, please, no. This is what they've been doing, guys, to people that come out armed. This is what's been happening. We've seen it all over the country. Oh, man. Come on. Please. Okay, they're letting them get up. Oh, man. We've seen multiple instances of somebody entering the sanctuaries with weapons. You guys can see him. He's got shit. He's got a gun. I mean, he's going to have a gun, dude. Because this is what we're talking about. It's people coming in here with weapons, bro. And they've done it all across the country. This has happened in every country, bro. This week we've seen the same thing. I don't get it. We were just walking. Oh my God, bro. Fall back. Come on. This is what they do. They come in with weapons, or I don't know who's they or what is happening. We're gonna make sure. So this person is. They're getting him out. They're getting him out right now. What? Who is it?
Oh, dude, that they was talking about earlier.
Who's that? Who is it?
That just vouched for the white boy earlier. It was like he couldn't hear. I know. That's what they're putting his eye. I know. But dude just fucking hit me with a fire extinguisher, nigga. So I knocked him out. Dude just got out there.
They're trying to protect him getting out. Their nurses are with him. Is this your car?
He's white, that's white! He's white!
I can't see, they're trying to get him. I don't know if they're protecting him or what they're doing. Oh my goodness. This is what happens. Have we seen it? Sorry. We gotta keep distance. They're moving. The nurses are with him. Somebody's moving him. We're gonna see. Bro, this is crazy, bro. They're getting him out of there. Now we moved him to the other side of the street. They're walking him out. They're sending him out, bro. Oh man, this is not. There he goes. They're getting him out. Yeah, gotta keep the cameras out of the main street and off the faces the best we can.
These young boys, boy, I'm trying to tell y'all.
See the nurses attending him, so they moved him. Bro, this is what happens, bro. And now they're gonna get now they're gonna have a reason to come in here. This is what gives them a reason to come here, bro. This is like, where did that come from, dude? Like bro, you guys are watching. You guys saw it. Yeah, yep, they disarmed him. But you see how they did it? Alright. Moving people back. That went from 0 to 100 really fast.
What happened?
Dude, a guy, like, you know how it's been happening, like we see in like Dallas and crap, but like, they're getting beat up because they walk into the crowds with weapons. What the fuck was that, dude? Hey, let's move. Let's go. This guy got his phone knocked out of his hand, so we're gonna move away a little bit. That guy walked in and just like it went crazy, dude.
He went crazy?
No, the people then the nurses tried to help him and they just moved him all the way from there. They were gonna kick him out that way, and then they moved him to the alley outside of the sanctuary. And like, man, that's how it happens. Like, it's something crazy like that, and then it disrupts. Yeah, I don't know, but we've seen it all across the country. Like this has happened, not just here. Where it's like they'll and then the response is then they'll see us wild up, and that'll give them an excuse to come in. And how long have you been here? Like just out here walking around talking to people? Fine, and you've been just fine. All right, buddy, I'll see you around. Thank you. We're just checking on my new friend Andrew. We had to get out of that little space for a second. I don't know, man. You guys can explain that to us. Me and we're documenting it though. That was crazy. We're gonna come back over to this section for a little bit, and but that was wow. That's what you guys have been seeing, though. It happened at the bridge. Somebody tried to drive into the crowd on the bridge. They enter the sanctuary with ill-attended purposes like that, and then oftentimes you'll see the cameras start rolling in the crowd. You'll see like what just happened, where the crowd reacts. And it puts an image as if the group is not peaceful. I mean, that's why, thank goodness, me and Kimmel and the other streamers out here have been documenting the entire thing. And I mean, we were just sitting right there, hanging out on the curb for a good half hour. And you guys see how quickly, like, I don't know what that was. Hey, listen, I didn't get close enough to find out, understandably, please. But I try to stay away and safe as possible. Hey, did you see where he came from on the side?
I didn't.
I caught. So they caught him there in that parking lot, and then they moved him over, and they moved him down. They tried to get him out, and then they dragged him over there, and the nurses are taking care of him right now. That guy you just saw.
Yeah, he started trying to start a fire here.
So I guess he tried to start. He tried to start a fire? Is that what happened? Or you don't know? So we're hearing multiple things. He has a gun. He tried to start a fire. Either way, that's what happens. Somebody tries to enter it, and we've seen it all across the United States. And we saw an evidence of a guy. He said that two black men had attacked him, and he was out of his car and had a bow and arrow sticking out of it at the people, because there was somebody live streaming the truth. And that's what we're here for to see all of it. It went from us hanging out peacefully, and you guys saw live how quickly that changed, and we don't know where that guy came from, but they're treating him. The nurses are treating him for injuries. He's I think everybody's starting to collect themselves again. You guys can see, but that's what happens when if you don't get it. If let's say a news camera started rolling right when that happened, you guys wouldn't have been able to see the first whole hour, 2 hours that we've been here now, just hanging out. And that's why I'm saying I think we're doing things here. Yes. Oh, sorry. Here's the other. So it died down. It was pretty intense there for a second, but we're doing okay. The community is keeping this neighborhood as safe as they can. It's been peaceful the 2 days straight. You don't even know where that guy came from? You guys? You did? You came from over there and tried to come in? Yeah. You're not on the camera. It's okay. Yeah, man, just in case.
Yeah. Put this truck next to the medical station and trying to get the Floyd down there.
Oh, shit. What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? Back up, back up, back up. I don't know. Another scuffle. So, as we've noticed, unrest happens when we don't know what's happening. It's but we're not just chilling for like 2 hours, bro. Like even longer. We were just hanging out, and this is now we're gonna see what happens. But what is happening? We were just hanging out. What are they doing? I'm not. That's how they ruin it, bro. It's one person will come in and fuck it all up. You got your earplugs? Good.
Hey, what happened, dog?
A man came in was trying to start a fire or had a gun, one or the other, and they moved him to here. The white dude, yeah.
You got a gun on him?
Yeah. Oh, no, please, no. Oh, man. Oh, shit. Please, no, we can't.
All y'all listen.
We gotta find out who's
No, where's Diamond? What the fuck, man?
You guys are here. They're saying we're letting 12 win. You guys see what's happening here? It's there's a more the bigger piece, the message, but this is getting escalating into something.
Fuck all that shit. Y'all need to stop this shit. Y'all need to stop this shit.
What the fuck you mean? They killing us.
Fuck that.
They killing them.
You guys hear the multiple messages?
What the fuck? They killing them, bro. And you made him support them? A nigga can't get no breathe. I can't breathe, bitch. I can't breathe. This kind of situation. I can't breathe. I can't breathe. I can't breathe. I can't breathe.
Hey.
I can't breathe.
Are you alright?
I can't breathe. I can't breathe. I can't breathe. Remember why I can't breathe. I can't breathe. I can't breathe. I can't breathe. I can't breathe.
I hope the nurses are okay. It's the nurses I'm worried about. Say don't let 12 win by
They killing all blacks. They killing all blacks. They don't push
Keep an eye out. Then there should be people coming up on us. We're all fucking distracted. That's dumb shit right here. If they want to pull up on us now, it'll be a bad fucking.
That's what I'm saying. This is how it starts. This is how it starts.
Like white supremacists or any fucking people
Exactly, dude.
coming on us right now.
Exactly, bro. This is how they get us.
Reports of them coming in on us or no?
No, not now. We're just. This is how it happens, man.
I know. That's
And the unrest starts, and then the peaceful part goes away, and this is when it can get dangerous, you guys. So we're gonna try to stay safe. What do you feel about what's going on right now, bro? You're not on the camera. It's gonna be just your voice.
Oh, it's just the fact, like, we ain't out here to fight each other. Like, we get this, yeah, this a blood neighborhood. Get that, yeah. But ain't nobody out here on no gang shit. As I said, leave that shit alone. Yeah, y'all got beef, yeah, handle that another day. But right now, we out here just to stand, make a stand. Truthfully, it's the only time in history we can make a stand, like I said.
And has it not been peaceful in this exact spot for 2 days straight?
Oh, yeah.
That's what I've been here, bro. I've seen it.
I don't even know where they just came from, yeah.
Exactly. That's why I was confused. I was like, where did that? I said, that's how it starts.
About the blue, yeah.
Yeah, that's how it starts, and then that gives them a reason.
And we get this, yeah. Everybody knows that y'all shit. Huh?
Yeah,
but we ain't out here for that.
Exactly. And I got literally the whole world seeing it live. Me and that man,
right now,
that
too,
guy,
bro.
yeah, he's live. Yeah, so we're trying to get it, bro. Like, because if a news can't look, and
This
imagine.
a journalist, bro. Look.
Hey, what
You're
up?
a real one, look.
What up? What up?
A real
We've been
one.
out here.
I don't know where he at on YouTube. Go check him out.
I was on the bridge yesterday, in Mercado. We were out there.
out
Man.
here,
We're
bro.
trying to do it.
We out here. Look. We out here.
But yeah, man,
But this ain't what it's about, bro.
No, when we've been chilling here for like
this
all
what I'm
night.
talking about, yeah.
Yes, it was a white guy. Yes, it was a white guy.
But no, that dude got cops out here, though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. That's why.
And that's facts. As I said, we got outsmarted them, but they trying to set us up. They looting us, like I said. And when all this shit happened, like when they first took the auto shop, bro, did that shit, bro. St. Paul police cop, bro. Facts. He blew the first building up. You feel me? And then everybody, yeah, monkey see, monkey do. They just follow suit. And then it just went on. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yep, it escalates from there. Yeah, so many of my friends are saying
they're
the
taping
exact.
something together, bro. That's why they hitting the auto shop. Because whatever it is, that's how I know it's mercenaries and it's anarchists and shit, like the Purge, bro. They got motherfuckers out here that ain't even from here tearing this shit up. And then we just following suit. But whatever they taping together, I don't even know. But it's going.
That's what I'm saying, bro. It's confused. Did it come out of nowhere? Like we were chilling. We were chilling, bro.
You know how long it's gonna take it to set on fire?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but like they throwing something in there that you going, boom.
All right, here we go, you guys. You guys want to know what happens here? This is what we're deciding. The community's deciding what happens. We're gonna get back a little bit to give the respect. Everybody's taking a knee. I can't.
Thank you.
This is how it works, you guys.
Thank you. Thank you. Say that shit for another day. Say it again. Say it again. Yeah, we know this y'all shit. Facts.
We been to this shit, and the way we got to this shit, we stuck together.
And if they kill us, guess what? These
You guys are seeing this happen, play out. Like this is next level.
fuck we out here fighting each other.
Oh my God, dude. This is just.
Sticking together.
I got the chills, bro.
Sticking together. Yeah. Thank you.
Amen. Like this is something else, man. I have never seen something like this in my life.
Yeah. Because we're smarter than them. They steal our inventions, they steal our wives, our children, our kids. They stick everything from us because they're afraid of us.
They're setting us up. We don't got to kill ourselves.
Everybody's not good because they don't have the end.
Like I said, I died for this shit, nigga, tonight, nigga. Every day I'm out here. I died.
You guys see my buddy Kimmel directly across from us. He's on the other side of
I
them.
died for this shit.
We're here, guys. Well, this is how our future is decided. It's gonna be the communities, and that's how it should be. I took a. What a wow.
Thank you. Thank you.
We would need to stand together. I don't give a fuck if you're a crip. I don't need that shit, bro. I'm good. I don't give a fuck if you're a crip, if you're a fucking blood. I don't give a fuck if you're some scary ass nigga and never did anything in his life. Man, from the softest nigga to the strongest nigga, you are my brother. You are my sister.
Talk your shit, OG.
All the white people.
He's saying, I can't breathe. He's saying he can't breathe.
We're watching now.
Make sure a motherfucker hear that shit. Because it could be any one of them.
Any one of them.
Boy, I've been there. I had that foot on my neck and that motherfucking gun.
Talk your shit, shorty. Let their ass know. Let their ass know.
I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry.
What you talking about and what education you got? Boy, you fucking ass motherfuckers on City Hall better wake up and read. Boy, fuck you. Here, how about this? You say you don't want no problems. You say that you are all for Black Lives Matter and all this old shit. Boy, you better get that motherfucking racism straight. Because I'm ready to kill. Now, how about that? Take that.
And we ready with you?
I'm ready to kill.
We ready with you?
Because we being killed. We being killed. Now, hold on.
Hey, OG, what's up? Every OG out here know we failed y'all. But it won't happen another night.
What the fuck?
Wow.
What the fuck? How many motherfucking problems or issues or situations does it take for a motherfucker to see what's going on? Hold on. Man.
We're good now, you guys. They brought everybody. Yep, he's streaming, you guys. He's doing the good work.
It's fuck the KKK, but I'm letting a motherfucker know ahead of time. Just in case they do pop up around. We can't repeat this shit on each other. Hey, if you an OG, put your hand up. OG, I'm out. Motherfucker OG. Oh, not young. Oh. Take a knee and put my hand up. Fuck you, OG, because I'm going to be OG. We all there. My day. OG, we all there. We all there. Facts.
Facts. We're like I said, we're literally watching the community figure it out on their own. Like, this is crazy, dude. Crazy in a good way. I'm so mind blown by what is happening right now. You guys just saw, I mean, multiple acts of just the community. This has just been the community doing this, like deciding what's happening. You see the elders coming out speaking, the ones that have been through it for decades and decades speaking. You see the young future leaders.
We're not gonna put it out there. So the news. We're not gonna see that man with that chain hanging out.
Yeah, we were at 10K for
Because ain't no motherfucking respecting no tongue.
This is a black neighborhood. Black
Where the talk? Ain't no hope.
Yo!
Motherfucking police is killing motherfuckers. And then motherfuckers gonna talk that.
I'm watching this group here.
Let's talk. Let's keep the mouth trap. It's mother's out there. I think you should too. Is he still
It's crazy. They're dancing. You can see over there. It's how quickly it turned into a peaceful situation again. That got hairy for a little bit. It got dangerous for a minute, but after bringing the crowd back together, as you see, oftentimes that's all it's taken is regroup and rally the community. Make sure it's if there are mixed messages, it remains unified and peaceful, at least, like you just saw. People are saying they can't hear what he's saying, but it's just some of you. I'm trying to repeat what they're saying as less as possible because I'd rather just let you guys hear it from their mouth. When I start repeating things, I might misquote what they're saying. But like I said, I'm planning on getting a rig, so I'll have a microphone on the end of it, so like my audio quality will increase. Hey. Hey, you're okay? You're okay? We saw.
I'm good. Did you see me get
I decided.
kind of there? Yeah.
That's what happened to me the first night. You see my phone.
Oh, yeah.
I got mine knocked the same way.
OtterBox, my friend.
Yeah, I know I had one, but I had to take it off for this. But
they don't work out.
No. We just checked with the reporter if he was okay. He had his phone knocked out of his hand. You guys saw. It was chaos for a couple minutes. But as you see, the elders, the community leaders, brought everybody together and took a knee and reminded them why we're here, and to not let that tear what's happening here up. What you guys just saw. Look at this.
Where you got in Gemini? Just be at the bus stop.
Can we get 30 seconds to breathe? That was 5 seconds! 30 seconds. We didn't get to breathe!
So they're gonna go tell the other people to turn their music down for a second. He's about to go tell them to turn their music up.
He riding a skateboard over there. I'm telling you, he gonna go over there, he gonna start over there. That's what we all gonna have to run over there.
They all know him, bro. Right around the corner.
That's the four with the 3 stomachs. He's all 4 with the 3 stomachs. 4 titties.
So am I gonna turn the music down or what?
No.
Damn, y'all disrespectful as hell.
I don't give a fuck.
No, I'll be wrong about this, right?
Yes, I'll be speaking.
He said, what she say?
Still waiting for that guy to shut his music down for a second so these guys can talk.
Five, like, why we can't get 30?
Nice burger.
People want pizza, people want burgers. That does sound really good. Our food, we've been limited down here on what we can get in this part of the town. His music is loud, yeah, you guys, so. Hey guys, try to turn it down a little bit. We're gonna get back.
That won't take away the pain, but it'll give it
Sorry. Can I get in here quick so I can get you guys?
Andrew!
What's up, buddy?
all silent. Now, people say that it don't we were navigating to color matters. You know what I'm saying?
All right, everybody, shout out here. Heavenly Father, I pray for 38 years in Chicago. And all my brothers and sisters on this block.
Amen.
I pray that we all stand together as the image of you. Lord, whatever that's fighting against us, I pray you remove it. Heavenly Father, I pray you anoint every one of our souls and protect us in peace.
Amen.
Lord Jesus, I just pray that we all can wake up and stand still with each other and keep all the violence out of this circle.
Amen.
Heavenly Father, I know that you put us through a pandemic to open our eyes. So as we open our eyes, let us think smart and think wise. Lord, I pray you rebuke Satan, demons, evil spirit, negativity away from our mind, thoughts, and bodies and souls.
Amen.
Heavenly Father, I just pray that we continue what we're doing right here. Let's bring a little bit of light into this, Lord. Please touch us leaders to give you to the community. Let's break the ignorant out and bring the positivity in.
Amen.
Heavenly Father, I pray that you take anything that don't supposed to be around us far away from us.
My dear, amen.
Lord, I ask you for forgiveness for all the things that we've done or about to do. I pray that you protect us from everything that's 100 meters from us. I pray we get home safe.
Amen.
I pray for our health.
Amen.
I pray for our wealth.
Amen.
And I pray that tomorrow we wake up.
Amen.
Leave yesterday in progress for today.
Amen.
Today.
Most definitely.
Lord, thank you for letting us all. Lord, thank you for letting me speak to the city. Every breath I take.
The world, bro.
Yeah, the most definitely the world.
The
Not
world.
just the city, bro.
Yeah.
Touch the world. Let the news reverse.
Yep.
Because we're living in the curse right now that we trying to break. Heavenly Father, I know that you told us that time is going to come and we cannot fall. So we need you. We need you to hold us and keep us far and sitting high. Lord, I pray you surround angels around us. I pray you surround faith around us. Give us that strength to keep marching. Lord, I pray that you protect us. No corona, no nothing can come against us.
No, this is the second wave of it, but shit, hold on.
Police or anything that's trying to take us down, I pray you keep those troops around us and those angels around us. Lord, I pray we can turn this peace. I pray we don't have to look over our shoulders no more. I pray that you serve justice. I pray that you let us let go and let you take over the situation. Let us turn our navigation off and let you direct the show.
As you guys hear the sirens in the distance.
Anything that
Hey, King. Hey, King. Let them know it ain't no justice, it ain't no peace.
And Lord, you know, there's no peace.
Amen.
No justice!
No peace!
No justice!
No peace!
No justice!
No peace!
No justice!
No peace!
No justice!
No peace! No peace! No peace!
LA James on Facebook.
Well, I don't know exactly yet what we're witnessing, you guys, but we're witnessing it. And it's if you're not seeing it, then it's at this point, I don't know what you can say against the arguments. You guys can see the police in the streets. They're running through. So we got people who need. So they're walking. Here we go. We're gonna get to the other side again.
Forgive us our trespasses. Tighten up. As we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation. Lead us not into temptation. God's kingdom, power, the power, and the glory, forever and ever. Amen.
Amen.
No justice. No justice. No peace. No justice. No peace. No peace. Say his name. George Floyd. Say his name. George Floyd. George Floyd. George Floyd. George Floyd. No justice. No peace. No justice. No peace. I love every last one of y'all. I love you too. We love your chief.
Is y'all all saved? Anybody want to be saved tonight?
Ooh. Oh my God, dude. Hey, we're seeing some shit I've never. Oh my God, bro. I got chills, man. I swear to God, dude. You're about to save fucking big. Oh my God, bro. What in the world? Woo! He's offering us. Bring people to. Oh, yeah. I gotta walk away for a sec. I gotta walk away. Oh my God. He's offering people to be saved. You can't argue any of this anymore. I'm not even gonna entertain ignorance. It's not from. It doesn't matter who. Doesn't matter who it's coming from. family, friends, ignorance is no longer an option for me in my life. Oh my God, dude. We're gonna get back to the message. I just was walking around for a sec. Me and Kimmel were standing next to each other. Yeah, we're all me, Unicorn, Kimmel. We're all trying to get this because without us, I mean, there's some media here, but we don't know if they are recording everything as it happens. Like, oh man.
Here. That's what this area is about. Safety, peace. That is why we have this ring of flowers. That is why there's a memorial on that wall. That's why there's flowers over there at the scene that he died. You think he wants us fighting each other? No. We're supposed to be standing together. I knew the man personally. He's a great man. He loved people. He didn't want them fighting. But he would be the first man to die for you if you were in danger. Let's live in this man's memory. Let's honor him by providing that same safety for everybody in this neighborhood.
All lives don't matter until Black lives do. Period.
We're all here with you. All lives matter here.
Oh man.
Black lives matter.
So now we're back chilling like we were, like it has been all night until that moment where we almost lost it. But the leaders here, the two men, they live here in this neighborhood. This is their neighborhood, and wow. I might take a little break on the bench again now that we know it's safe. You all right, dude? That was that intense, man. Yeah, bro, for real. Yeah, that's my homie that I've known for a long time. I just talked to him again. I'm gonna go sit on the bench and I'm just gonna point the camera like I was at the Cup Foods, and I'm gonna take a little break. Oh. Yep, that was probably the most, I don't know, I've seen more and more humanity out here than I've seen terror, and I've seen a lot of terror down here in Minneapolis. Yeah, for me personally, I prayed this morning when I got home. I'm not scared to hide my faith, and that's why I believe all this is happening at the same time. For my life, for Black African Americans, for Black people across the world, for the better of humanity, for the reporting to the police, to how people respond to things, to getting the whole picture. And not just snippets and clips, but literally just sitting out here as if you guys are watching it happen through my eyeballs. And Andrew Kimmel's eyeballs, Unicorn Riot's eyeballs, Arnold's eyeballs, and the news media that is out here doing some live streams. You can see them. I never thought I'd experience something like this in my life.
Pretty sure there's police coming this way from over there.
Where? You were down there?
Down there, but I'm not positive.
They're just cruising the side streets. They're cruising the side streets. I'm not asking their names, guys. That's not gonna happen. They're community leaders, and we're gonna leave it at that. We'll let them speak for themselves. I'm not there. I wasn't there to interview them, but they need to. That needed to happen, and they made it happen. We're monitoring the group we're still with. going back to the memorial. We're still walking, documenting. What time we got, guys? Yep, we're still going. We're here. We won't be left. I stopped live streaming yesterday at about 11:50 because the crowd was about a third of the size, not even, or maybe even smaller than what's left here. And when we see crowds get that small, that's when you know it's time to go, because then they could eat. That's when they start rounding people up. And the group is just dissipating a little bit here. There are more protests planned and marching planned tomorrow. But we wanted to make sure if we were going to be out at all past the curfew, we were protecting both myself and the people around, and maybe the people that were peaceful protesting, because we obeyed the 2 locations we could be at legally past the curfew. So we decided and made the decision to stick with the 2 designated safe places. And as you see, we were at the 4th precinct. When you guys will look at the other live stream, we were at the 4th precinct the majority of the day, and marching with a small group of peaceful protesters, which I already thought was amazing. And we've been here, and you guys saw it, how the community here handled a situation. You guys have seen the community handle multiple situations on their own. Multiple situations on their own. Listen, that you guys are asking why couldn't we be at the other location. That's what we're trying to tell you, is that the bigger message is peace. It's not. I knew you would catch up, bro. That's why I wasn't worried. My boy just caught back up to me. He had walked to go get some more supplies and stuff. But
never works. You gotta be.
Yeah. I keep losing my train of thought. I've been tired, but when I get out here, my adrenaline's back. But when I get back home, I'm just physically exhausted, because just mentally trying to comprehend what's happening on top of the physical aspect, just for me. But as I continuously will say, it pales in comparison to what George Floyd and hundreds and hundreds of others have suffered at the fate of authorities, whether it be police or for hundreds of years. And I believe that although we've heard multiple messages and ways, we all moved over here, bro, because we heard this was a safe zone. This one.
There too,
I know, but the crowd, once you left, there was like 5 of us, bro, and it could get suspect. But so we came here and we stayed here.
There was out there just 3 of us. You stayed out there, 3 of us.
What time did you get down here?
We just got back.
You just got here?
We stayed there until now.
You guys can see the sirens in the distance. That's the community leader we saw at the 4th precinct.
Hey, how y'all doing today?
He's back.
Out here on the 38th Street, Chicago.
standing in peace, solidarity, no chaos, no drama.
This is the same man you guys saw with us at the 4th precinct.
It's safe for our mamas, because our mamas told us all to stay safe. Thank you, mama. Mama, I can't breathe. Mama, I can't breathe. Mama, I can't breathe. We out here in peace. The love is here. The unity is here. The people are here.
Thank you, bro. Keep linking up with me as you find me. That's the community leader we saw at the 4th precinct. That's why we left. We waited. Yeah, he said he was gonna be back in 10, but after about a half hour, we decided only to relocate because this apparently the attorney or the DA or somebody, the chief of police, said that this was a safe zone after the curfew. And you guys have seen there's been no police trying to come in here to this point to disrupt it. But as the group thins out, you guys see that they're in the distance. And we'll see what happens.
Same old problem, same old time.
There's our boys. See, we're all talking to each other. It's not like we're out. I mean, you guys see the streamers too that are out here that have been doing this for far longer than me. We're all talking to each other too. It's not like they are trying to promote their one stream over another's either. That's what's been so unique about these groups of people I've been in. And
About 12, chica la migra. Chica la policía, same fucking shit.
Here they come. I'm further up now, but you guys can see in the distance that you guys can see the sirens. So that's a concern. It's just their lights on. Alright, we're gonna get our goggles out of the bag that we had. We're gonna get our goggles on, guys, just in case. Just in case, guys, because you see them at the end of the street now. If we, you know, I got earplugs in now. Wow, weird. My medical bag that I left here unattended for an hour that hasn't been touched. It's crazy. Got the goggles ready. I got my mask on. So the word is that there might be another incident that the police are responding to. Regardless, we're ready. I got the special tape on my my goggles in case. I lost my goggles.
Anyone needs a protest bail fund number? Who needs the protest bail fund number? Yo, I do.
What time are we at on this stream? All right, there was a shooting. Oh, there's a shooting nearby. That's what they're responding to.
Shooting at 35th.
Yeah, there's a shooting. That's why they're up there. So I don't know if they're coming for us, but there was a shooting up there. Yeah.
Not police.
My boys got. All right, looking at what Unicorn's got there. That looks crazy, but I don't know if the quality on that camera. That's the thing that one of you guys are talking about. But that rig though, that I see these guys got for their phones. That's
What are your folks saying to you? Anything yet?
No. Oh, it's there's a shooting. They're responding to a shooting. And so
we get people here, and I get trolls.
Yeah, I got two. I mean, you know, I got
7
people
large trucks on the way to you. I mean, I never know what to think. But.
That's why I only have a certain amount of people that I understand that they're like my sources, and I can trust them.
This is only my second night doing this.
Dude, I just started doing this Wednesday. I've never done anything like this.
You gotta, it's amazing.
I got what done?
This there.
Yeah.
You've been doing it all day though.
Oh, yeah, I started on Wednesday, and then every night it got up to like 50,000 people watching.
Oh, wow.
Every single night, and tonight's the number got up to when action happens, you see the number go skyrocket, and then when it goes down a little bit, but it's been maintaining at about 7,000 people watching the peaceful protests. But this has been what it's like, at least because you started yesterday, you said?
Yeah, I've been trying to get into more journalism myself.
Yeah.
I'm really inspired by all the
Dude.
activists I see on YouTube.
Yep.
That's changes in independent media. I've had an issue with kind of like stage fright a little bit. So I'm trying to get out of that pocket a little bit and just be more personal and myself and not worry what the fuck somebody else thinks.
Exactly.
Because I know once you put yourself out there, it's just an attack.
Dude, I'm on the same mentality as you are. I think it was destiny that we met here at 38th in Chicago, dude. Yeah, we'll definitely talk. But this, because I've been thinking the same thing even before any of this happened. I was like, as the year started and events kept happening, I just started losing more and more faith in. I did. I had a call. It was Wednesday. Wednesday after I saw the video on Tuesday, I came here without live streaming. One of my good personal friends was like, "Hey man, can you live stream it down there so like we can see it because we can't make it down." Right. And then so I just live streamed it. It was the memorial like I was, and nothing was happening. And then they said, "Hey, we heard that there's something happening at the 3rd precinct. Can you go look?" And I was like, "Okay." And they're like, "Make sure you live stream it." And so I started live streaming on Lake Street by the 3rd precinct. And then that's when it just like viral, instant. Like when I was there at the AutoZone was still standing. And then that's when all the shares started going because nobody was able to get a reception down there to record. Like without me, you, Kimmel, and Unicorn, and all this, like they wouldn't have been able to see what's happening here.
100%.
Yeah, and this is like I said. I watch Joe Rogan all the time. I love podcasts. I watch podcasts for days.
Shit on YouTube soon.
Yeah, dude.
He was saying that they were telling him that he couldn't have certain doctors on.
Really?
And certain things.
Is that why you switched to Spotify?
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, well, he got a
big banks. This is what. Yeah. So.
100 mil contract.
So that's why.
He was also saying on other networks that he was being his lawyers and YouTube talked with him. About what they should be speaking about on their platform.
So they're trying to,
That's censorship.
Yeah, super censorship.
So it's not I hope.
How long do you think? So say we make something happen out of this. How long do you think Facebook's gonna let us continue doing this? That's what I'm saying, man. You know, because they're in with big media, bro. They don't.
100%. They're definitely in with big media.
We've seen it out here play out in front of our eyes, man.
Pulling down. I mean,
I had my
violent.
Yeah.
It's not hurting other people on video. You should be able to free speech any video you'd like. A tutorial on how to make a boot, or what treatment you could. I mean,
again, we're talking to the man himself. That's whose voice you guys are hearing.
That's Arnold. Yes.
Yeah, Arnold, the man himself.
But you know what I'm saying? Free to post, and that's what the internet was created for. I mean, that's what it was taken over, I guess. I mean, it was initially created for the military, but now it's heading back the opposite way. It's big boom. Now a lot of censorship is happening across all platforms on a large level.
That's what I agree, and 1,000%. That's the one that's the one only like personal stance I've taken since I've been here, because I'm the one recording, so like I'm a media, and that's the only personal stance I've taken is against the mainstream media and how they don't show the whole picture. But in terms of the coverage,
imagine if all of our news was unbiased and
just like this, like what we're doing right there, like those two, like me and like we're doing here, and like those two are doing there. It's what it is, man, and that's why.
Imagine if big media wasn't supported by big pharmaceutical companies, and they didn't spend $80 million a year on ads and control what content they.
Exactly, man.
This goes deep.
Oof. Yeah, it's all relative in my opinion. Like this is all a part of the problem. This is the media, the response to what's happening. It's all been a problem. But I feel like I think I can safely say we've made a breakthrough at this point in the country.
I hope the healing is beginning.
Yes, I agree.
The things I saw Thursday night, though, when I looked in the corners, were upsetting. There was factions. I saw cartel action. I saw Antifa action. I saw
people that aren't from here.
People that were not for any cause. Right. I'll just say that much.
Right.
They were there because their buddy said, "Guess what? There's no law right now.
Yeah.
Come on down."
Or no cop zone. No cop.
It's a no.
That's what they said. No cop zone.
And I saw people that had nothing to do with anything taking advantage of the situation. Those people, how do you sleep at night?
Exactly. I don't know.
Non-conscience.
Have you seen what they look like though? They look like when I was watching one of them smash windows.
Yeah.
Number one, they're blackout hammered because they're when they loot the liquor stores, they'll pound a bottle, get blacked out, and then they start smashing things. But they're just like, you just see them take a bat and will just aimlessly hit it, and then they'll go to the next one like this, and they'll go like literally zombie. Like that's what they look like when they're breaking this shit, man. It's crazy. And
I saw some very meticulous shit too. I saw some arsonists that had kits, side belt shit. It was out of a movie, man.
Yeah.
I saw hit squads with dudes getting out of blacked out excursions.
Yep.
8 deep.
Did you see him in the Sprinter van with the door open? Driving down the street. That was on Thursday. That was Thursday or Wednesday night.
I just talked to a guy down in Ford Parkway that was watching this same thing happen. He's like, I think I saw that exact same vehicle.
Yeah.
And these dudes were going place to place, methodically hitting spots, get out. Spots, get out. So that's taking advantage of the situation as well too, which just makes everything look worse. Which makes it look like we're burning the city down when it's probably not. The people from here.
Were you all here when they found the barrels of gas and motor oil by the door here?
I was not here, but I was not here.
Is that what that was?
Yeah. Somebody, I got a video. I didn't take the video, but somebody sent it to me.
There are reports in the Whittier neighborhood of the same thing.
Do you have a video?
I heard about that yesterday. People leaving
leaving bottles. Yeah, I heard about it here on my.
You see the military coming?
Yeah, they're deep as hell right now.
Why? Oh, sorry. I'll be right back. Why? That's why. That was my question. I was not, that was my reaction now at this point. Oh, we were talking to Arnold. We'll catch back up with him. I walked away to catch what he was saying. But we're all out here trying to do the same thing. I don't see anything. I didn't see anything down the street. I just went to go look.
Down 36.
That's what he said?
Yeah, well, I seen the cops go that way.
Okay.
And then I saw cops come down and then turn quickly this way.
Right.
So I think they might be staging. Can we send anybody? Does anybody got a bike? Can you do a check
Thanks,
for
bro.
us?
No problem.
Down 36.
How long are you gonna be here, Chris? A minute
Yeah, just a
still?
couple
Or you
blocks
about to
down
go?
36.
I got nothing going on in life right
then
now.
Okay.
I turn off my phone and I'm going through like my own.
Yeah, that's how I'm going through it, man.
And it's so weird that everything outside is happening too.
And I
bro.
haven't seen, bro. I haven't seen you since 8th grade.
Yeah.
I haven't seen him since 8th grade.
Oh shit, really?
Yeah. So and I saw him out here. I was like, Chris.
It's a reunion.
Yeah, it's cool. It's cool to. It's nice.
Yeah. Now, I mean, I've seen my best friends pick me up from the Midtown Exchange. When we were boxed in that section of Lake Street on Thursday, I think it was. One of my friends I hadn't seen in about 10 years came and picked me up, and he parked he had a brand new truck, and he parked it, and there was fire around the whole thing. But my friends are risking their own shit to come and help this cause, man. It's crazy.
I like hanging around good guys.
So do I. I've at least learned in this last couple days who's on my team, bro. That's
100%.
like who's really with me in my life plans, and who's just
definitely stay safe.
I will.
We have a scout going down to a couple blocks over to see if they're staging anywhere. Well, we have a guy on a bike right now to go see if they're staging.
Yeah, it's a scout the vehicles.
I got my car here, so. Come to the circle, take a knee and lock arms. They can't touch us if we're peaceful. Be calm about it. We got this. This is the kind of shit we want to see. That's all. Love you guys. That's how we do.
So that's been like literally the overall consensus here of an agreement of what is happening here. This, you guys saw one incident of unrest, but you guys saw how quickly it was handled by the people here. So here we... But all the people we've been with are still here. The media still here. It says, I heard something about ABC5. Arnold Russo. Yep, he's my boy. Arnold and Andrew Kimmel and Unicorn still here. We're all still here. We're gonna keep this stream going. We got the cones. So the cones are used for the tear gas. So they'll find the tear gas chalk on the ground and then put the cone on top of it, so it creates a funnel. So the tear gas will blow straight up instead of out, and it's like a defense item. What's up, dude? Yeah. All right. Someone watching my stream? Yeah. All right. Hey, someone wanted to be on it and say hi to their boy. We've seen a lot. So we've seen a lot of. We're gonna have to reflect or figure out how to make this whole stream experience into one feature-length thing, because we've seen a lot of cast of characters, including the Porta John, Porta Potty Monster. I mean, between Seatbelt Karen, snowblower guy. I've seen so many. It's all been part of it. I remember, I think yesterday we were watching in the streets, and as we were working our way back to this location, someone said, there's kids in here sleeping, and someone yelled back what to do about their kids sleeping. I'm not going to repeat it. I mean, you see a group of 100 people or 200 people walking down the street. Majority of your neighborhood's outside already watching it, and then a lady yells, "We have kids sleeping in here." And it's baffling to me at times how you still want to try to be within a bubble, or not understand that what we are all trying to accomplish here, not just the protesting, but the media, the people in the media that are here right now, like us, me and you guys, and the other live streamers and their audience, the people, the elders. The elders are out here with us. We gotta save that. I'm seeing what we have for a snack here in this section. I'm running low on. I've been burning a lot of carbs. I haven't been eating enough to get back but the adrenaline here in these situations empower me. I mean, you guys, we're back here, okay? I mean, we can make PB&J sandwiches, bro? We got a whole PB&J sandwich station? What? Oh, just PB, no J. All right, we got peanut butter, no jelly. It's okay. We got a PB&J sandwich station. They were out here grilling earlier. We're here with the remaining group.
I take the bag.
I'll probably stream for about another 20 minutes. If something happens or preparation, we'll stay. But again, it's not our intentions to be arrested, because then we won't be able to continue showing what we've been showing the last couple days. But that's the concern as this group dissipates, that's when they move in and snag the people that are remaining. You need a wrap? Like a... Oh, yeah, okay, good. Man, yeah, people are... I mean, it's tired. We've been walking. We tired, bruh. I bet everybody in Minneapolis has blisters right now. Blisterapolis. But it's all for the right reasons. And I'm going to continue showing the memorial as I walk, because this is the entire reason this started. And this, I could never get enough of showing what this is right here. I can't get enough of it. Oh, they put now, this is what the angel looks like. They put the flower petals. That's where George Floyd laid with the police officer, or can't even call him a police officer, where the criminal had his knee on the back of George Floyd's neck. That's where George Floyd spent the last moments of his life, and why this has become such a big outcry, because I think we're big tired of it. I see people watching the Porta Potty Monster video for the first time. What's up, bro? Oh, okay. What's that? Appreciate it. Thank you. I just offered some hand sanitizer. It's okay, y'all. I mean, they're not watching right now, but they all watch later. I mean, I know many people that watch the streams when they wake up in the morning, because I mean, understandably, people go to sleep, and it's live the entire night. So, you know what I mean. So understandably, people go to sleep, but then they can catch up where they left off when they wake up and can see for themselves. So if you got anybody that has missed a hell of a night, literally, oh my goodness, just I can't say even a hell of a night, because I can't even use that word probably, but a godsend of a night. I came down here after what we went through last night on the Marshall Bridge, after what we went through on the Hiawatha Bridge. I was a little nervous coming back out here after that, but it's okay. I wasn't ready for the displays of peace that are happening here. I wanted to get the group. The wind's blowing. The people are hanging out. they're holding it down. People like we're back to just hanging out now, like we were. The group has gotten smaller because I mean I don't know if I want to say they or if it was an individual tried to come in here and cause disruption. You guys saw what happened, and that was quickly fixed by the community elders. I didn't mean to kick that, bro. I apologize. Kicked a rock. But that being said, what time we got here? Yeah, I'll go for 5. Let me see here. At 1:50, I'll probably cut it and just start planning to get home. Like my ride's here with us, guys. So it's not like I'm gonna have to wait for a ride home. He's gonna get us home. And if something were to happen to him, I mean, I have it back up. Like my people's here with me this time. But I'm just gonna use these last 5 minutes to just keep panning the memorial. Because this is what it's about. And you guys see that the other 2 streamers that you guys, the other three streamers you guys have seen here, they've been here too the entire time. They haven't wanted to go show a certain message. They haven't, you know what I mean? A couple of them were at the other locations than we were, but it's not like they saw the piece here and then decided to go find something different. That's not what happened at all. I'm just gonna show the mural one more time. I'm just getting the sign behind you. Oh, you're okay. What we got here? All right. We're gonna keep panning for a couple minutes. What a stream. You want? Yeah, smashed. Yeah, I don't trust that shit. Yeah, I don't know what that is, man. So we just had a SanDisk. Hey, hold on. Hey, can you hold this really quick? I just want to show everybody what I just threw away. So this is what we threw away. This is in the street. And I don't know. This is what we're finding. We're finding random. Thank you, buddy. We're just finding random electronics in the street that we don't know what they're for. Just a moment of emotion. The nurses checked on her, make sure she was okay. Just an emotional moment. There's been many moments like that down here. But with that being said, I'm gonna pan the memorial one more time. Nicole, it doesn't matter at this point if we personally know him. We all personally know him now that are on this right side of history. Just nothing but true emotions here. Just the most real emotions possible. You can't get any more real than that, ladies and gentlemen. I'm gonna pan it one more time. I'm gonna walk, and then I'm gonna call it. And we're gonna get back out here and fight the good fight with for the media angle of it tomorrow, as we end incredibly peaceful here. Like, I'm gonna pan the group, and this is how we're gonna end. Just hanging out. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm about to put the stream away and hang out for a little while, stretch my leg, and work our way home. So thank you guys for tuning in all night. And this has been two powerful streams back to back. Both the first one being at the 4th precinct in the north side of Minneapolis, and down here at 38th in Chicago. We have seen nothing short of the most amazing displays of humanity and an example of a higher power than I have ever experienced in my life. I have never seen God as close as I have seen him in the last week, despite the devil I am religious, so that's again. But we, as you've seen multiple times in the peaceful protests, we have prayed frequently. I had an epiphany in the shower, like I keep saying, about being able to provide correct media, and how ironic that on 38th in Chicago that me and three other streamers you guys have been trying to get us to all link up on the most peaceful day of the protesting that we have seen. We have all collectively come together. But I'm gonna let this man talk, and then when he's done, I'm gonna end it. Actually, we have one more message.
Do not run.
Oh, nice. Thanks, give me so much.
Yeah, I just want to show you.
Thank you.
We used it. Thank you for recording that. You know,
yeah.
It's like those little things. You don't know how to verify them, and it gets tough. And then like it seemed like from the verification of them being the medics saying it, and then you specifically saying it, it was real enough.
Yeah.
So,
And then there was that live stream. There was 2 videos I saw.
You got people from Australia, Ireland.
Oh, wow.
I had 50,000 last night. I average about 30,000 a night, but it starts the end of the night. People are starting to tune out. But I'm letting you know that there are people from around the world, man, that are watching this.
Appreciate that.
I swear to God, bro. I appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you, bro. Thank you. Keep putting your message out, man. I just want to let him, the community leader, understand the magnitude of what they're doing here, so he can understand that that us are making sure they get their message out. And I'll end it when he's done speaking. I'll just put it that way. When we're done locking arms, that's when I'll end it. That's what he's trying to do.
So far, so good on any.
How are you guys' knees feeling? Dude.
Everything hurts.
Oh my goodness.
What they did last night.
Washington, England, UK, all these people stepping behind us. Like, what? Man, we ain't nothing without our people. people think, oh, y'all community is the people. We are the community. I promise God, yes, I don't support whatever, leader or burner or whatever. But at the end of the day, I understand, and I'm with them 100%. That's all. I have understanding. I'm with them 100%. It was nothing will burn if we just get our justice. Nothing will be stolen. Because I don't understand how y'all can feel like we can fucking shit that don't even matter. Like, you can tell that a majority of us like we should look for fucking money. That ain't shit, but you out here. I don't know.
Yeah, I heard that. I got that video too. Yeah, it's the one where they roll up to the people outside of their house.
Yeah.
From them shoot at us.
Nobody's like my street. Not on my street. We'd all come together. I want to go for none of it.
As we listen to her talk, I just want to let you guys know that the community leader we talked to, I think he's trying to rally everybody one last time.
A lot of people was helping people get licked back now. Not a riot. Look my voice, right? I be outside all night, every night. Somebody asks me, like, well, you been trouble, like, I never say something. I be outside. I'm never no trouble. I ain't nobody. I'm somebody's child, my mom, my father. I know they like, man, I want my daughter to stay inside, but I wouldn't do my thing if I didn't fight for something. I gotta speak. I gotta let people know, like, I'm going to stand behind my people because these girls live, and I was paying. That's crazy. You ever had a conversation with yourself? You know what I'm saying? I want people to acknowledge. I want white people to acknowledge that they do have white privilege in this world, and that we are not treated the way we are treated, and that they don't. I have people coming to me, white people say, oh, you don't have no white privilege, just as much as the opportunity as y'all got. Like, you should get on my face. You know what? I ain't give him no conversation because I have dialect with people who respect my experience and who ain't telling me I'm a liar. What I'm a lie for? What I'm a lie for? Like, I don't know, a lie. My brother is sitting in jail right now, 20 years for a crime. Like, I know he didn't commit. She said she was lying. And the state picked it up and said, nope, she was telling the truth. Because he have a history. And I understand that. So come on now, like she said, there was no even evidence. No, I'm not going for that. We have evidence, and this man is wrong and free. Why my brother? Why my brother?
Yes, you heard her speaking, but you also see the community leader trying to bring everybody in.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Let us know if you need anything.
Do you want to say your name? Look, my name is Grieving. Facebook at Vine Radio. Y'all can follow me on Instagram at _VINE_THE.
So we're gonna make sure we get another angle. We're gonna let the others. We were with the other two streamers, but we're gonna get other angles. We don't need to be all up on theirs. Watch this. We'll be back. I make sure I'm on the opposite side. This is the late part. Like this, after this, guys, this is gonna be it. Hey, Crit. Hey, after this, I'll be ready to go. All right.
Yeah. Hey, follow me on IG. Oromo IG. I'm IG. Music.
All right, Andrew's on that side. We're gonna get this side of it.
Me fighting against you ain't gonna do a mother. They would have me die earlier, and I'm fighting. It's gonna change. It's gonna really people. Are you medic too?
I'm a combat lifesaver. I'm a veteran, so I know how to deal. I know how to assist you. In other words, you know what I mean. So I have my U-Care bag over there. It's been over there all night. I dropped off supplies that nurses have been giving me. But and then if we were to take off in March, then I grab some and put it in a bag in March. But when we're at the locations, I usually leave it.
Ain't nobody gonna tell me.
Oh yeah, man.
Ain't nobody gonna tell
I think the whole world's tired, bro.
I didn't know.
Tired of everything.
Everybody in my skin. I didn't know the warrior that was within myself.
We're literally like you guys.
I knew that I was built for this shit. I knew that shit. I wasn't gonna let nobody slaughter me, slaughter my people. I know that, and I knew that for a long time. I did. I swear I did. Stand people like somebody, so you know what I'm saying?
Everybody's saying go home. You can just honestly, you know what you can do. We're not. That's not happening.
Hey, so can I get y'all attention? Can I get y'all attention, please?
Hey.
Hey, OG. Can I get y'all attention? We stay like this, and we talk amongst ourselves, express ourselves, get stuff off our chest and our heart. If they walk anywhere in this area, they have no business touching it. They have none. But I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. If you've never been through anything like this in your life, if you're that scared, you're not gonna help us by running. We don't need no mass chaos and going all over the place. We need to stay here. Nobody's going to die. I will be the first one to die if anybody's gonna get hit. But we will stay.
Nah, you
right
going home just like the rest of us.
We're not going in this motherfucker today, though, bro. We're not doing anything wrong. We're not arguing amongst each other. We're not fighting. We're not disturbing the city. We're not disturbing neighbors in the city. We're right here. And what has been being a new sacred ground. So that should motivate you and get it in your heart, get it in your mind, and make you feel comfortable if they show up to stay here.
This is my house, this one. I live here.
Because if we run, the ones that's in that system, if we run, they're going to laugh at us.
We laying here,
we run,
and we come out to destroy and all this old good shit. That's the label that's gonna be put on every motherfucker back.
Not after this.
They were running at me. Please don't interrupt me when I'm talking. Let me talk, bro, please. If you run at them in fear, they're gonna try and justify your death as you posing a threat to them by running at them. So that's what I'm saying. Us OGs will teach y'all how to do this. We are literally not going. If you were here, you're here for the long haul. They got it blocked off. But if we start running in 2s and 3s all over the place, it's going to be a problem. So I'm asking you now, if your heart, if you are sick and tired of injustice, for black people, for Asian people, for Hispanic people, for anybody that came to this country for a better way, if you are scared to defend them, we need you to go. But if you're sick of Spanish people being told that they don't belong here, or they don't deserve jobs equal to white people, if you're sick of that, then you stay here. If you're sick of Asians being harassed about this fucking coronavirus shit, if you're sick of that shit, you stay here. If you're sick of being black and your anxiety hitting 100 in hell every time you get pulled over, stay here. If you're tired of your kids scared to go to school because they're being harassed and bullied for not being white, stay here. This is not George Floyd's death was the final straw. It was a final straw.
Like we've been saying, everybody.
For everybody, whether you was related to him, whether you are part of our culture, whether you have your own culture, it was the final straw. And we are not going to take this anymore. If anybody's ever read the Declaration of Independence, if this country feels that our government is not treating us like we're supposed to be treated, we have every right.
They're banging. They're. You guys hear them knocking the drums. the drums is a signal of the police arriving.
Let him go. Sit down. Sit down and go. Let him go. Every person here that is Hispanic, that is white, that is black, you are representing a lot of people, a lot of sick and tired people. We have white people here that are representing the people that aren't racist, that are sick of their own people being racist. We're not taking this no more. We're not taking this no more. It's over with.
Say what you just said.
Speak louder.
Can't hear you.
A year and a half ago, I chose this community over the
Yeah.
beach, okay? Because when this city speaks, I learned that things move around the nation, okay? I learned that through the LGBTQ community getting the rights that they have now. All right? They didn't have that till Minneapolis, but not St. Paul. They joined into the crowd, just like they're doing now, okay? I got a message actually for all the white people I see. Okay, I've been on Lake Street trying to pull one man out of a burned down building.
Oh, yep. We saw that.
And I can't find him. There's my white people that I see.
There's other unmarked cars, I think. Oh, maybe not. You hear music.
This man, this somebody here for anyone else that does not look like you. When it comes down to it, please. That's what we do.
Say that.
I'm serious.
What fucking curfew? We ain't got no damn curfew.
Yes, I know we don't. But people don't understand. People think it's a defiant thing, so let them do it. They're not here for you. They're here to get out of that.
Y'all on curfew?
So, I love all of you.
I love you too. Thank
If any
you.
of you were to go missing in a burning building, I would be the guy who held that gun on the building and stayed next to it. I would say thanks. That's why I got this.
War woman.
Okay. And all I hear is there's a man inside. We can't get him out. I had an axe. I was trying to Yes, sir. So how many people did it take to get me to stop crawling? Crawling and people trying to pick my legs out.
I was running by.
That was me.
Someone stuck in there. That was very sad.
It was. I didn't know if it was my mother. I didn't know if it was my daughter's mother, and I don't like that woman sometimes. I raised a baby alone.
And the one thing what I want to say, I hope to God it spreads out. I pray to God it spreads out.
Oh, it is, OG.
Accepting subculture titles. Alright? We are not African Americans. We are fucking Americans.
Ooh.
Yeah. I'm gonna tell you right now, calling us African Americans is a suit and tie ass way of calling you a nigger. That's what it is. That's how they get away with calling you a nigger. I'm a
Thank you, guys.
American. When you go to Australia,
And the man's done.
when you go to
Oh,
Iraq,
Australia.
Afghanistan, all day, when they see you, black, white, Mexican, Puerto Rican, Asian American, you are a fucking American. Yeah. Point blank, period. When I deployed and my brothers were captured, it went out on the message goes out, an American soldier was captured. That's what the message goes out. It doesn't go, an African American soldier was captured. A Mexican American soldier was captured. A white
Thank you.
American
I'm
soldier
seeing
was
the time.
Captured. An American was captured.
stop accepting this shit.
I got a poem.
White people, tell your people to stop calling us that. I am beneath no man. None. If I'm not equal to you, you best believe I'm gonna rise above you. But you're not gonna call me and make me stop closer to anybody. This is beauty, this is love. Everyone go live, kids, go live, show the peace here, show the love here, show the unity here, show the real narrative.
Oh no, you're fine.
We are the media. We must be our media. The media 8 years. So they see what's been going on when no one is looking.
I'm gonna zoom in on my boys over
They
there.
will show you chaos.
There they are. The one's been out here.
Crazy on the camera.
That's what he's talking
They won't
about.
show you this. They won't show you his voice. They won't show you other voices that are out here telling the truth and lifting us up in spirit. If it was messy here, we wouldn't be here. The cops came here and destroyed everything, shot tear gas. We as the people cleaned this up. So give it up for yourselves.
Oh. Emergency SOS.
They don't see us as that. But as the media, we ain't that. Somebody can tell you anything in the world, but you know who you are. You know what you are.
That was weird, right? What was that? That was crazy. I've never seen that's suspect right there.
What about you? It could be the right thing to teach you and help you. But certain people we know.
Yes, he's a veteran. We just heard he is also a veteran. Veterans are out here
We are loving people.
in different ways, but veterans are out here.
You would not be here. If you ain't have love in your heart, you would not be here. Some of us just left the 4th precinct peacefully and had no problem. I have a veteran friend, Floyd here. He talked
Another veteran.
while he was there.
Ooh.
He's a veteran. Made it more peaceful for us to be there. And we stayed there and demonstrated peacefully. It was peaceful the whole time there. We laid down on the grass. They in the street. They behind their backs. We demonstrated in a peaceful way and it stayed safe. Past curfew.
He's talking about the first stream we got today.
No bullets, no tear gas, no
Ironic that both streams end up being connected at the end of the day.
No
Wow.
fires, no looting. No fires, no looting. And they knew we was there peacefully. And it stayed beautiful out there. We was able.
We started with this man and we ended with this man.
Hey, I'm gonna speak. Fuck it. My turn. Civilians. Roll this man to the circle. Don't speak. He's so solid. He never tried. Hey. He never tried.
That shit, bro. It's my turn.
Don't speak.
I got a bomb.
Say that shit, bro.
I know.
Tell everybody that's here right now. Yeah, every kid in this neighborhood I coach. Football, basketball, baseball, t-ball. Talk to him. Say that shit, bro. And to go along with that, though, backpack giveaway at the park, right at the street, Belt Park. I'm at Central. I had a Christmas giveaway. I'm a CEO of Minnesota Black Love. Hey man, Black Love. I did give it back. Anybody asks me for anything, I give it to them. I don't give a fuck about no money. I don't care about none of that shit, no fame, none of that shit. I've been doing security for 6-7 years straight. I'm the lead security for the Leech Lake Ojibwe tribe. Yeah. So since we talking shit, I've been doing real shit my whole life.
Thank you, Adrian.
Yeah. Get like me then, y'all. while y'all here having fun, you know, I don't know what you call it for being here or whatever. How do we do it? I got every kid in this neighborhood that come play sports with me.
Mm.
I'm the best coach in the state. I coached 7th grade basketball at Bloomington Kennedy. Fuck it. Girls. I got a bias award. So while everybody's out here talking all they shit, how tight y'all is, how good y'all is, y'all profile, Facebook Live, news media, fuck them too. What y'all doing in your lives outside of work? Because I work all day.
Man.
Something happened to me, I got kids gonna be like, damn, coach gone? Yeah, they gonna be fucked up their whole life. While y'all playing games out here. Yeah. So hold your nuts or hold your pussy lips tight.
Fuck. My bad. My bad, guys.
I ain't gonna lie, I got something to say. You know,
Sorry,
man,
bro.
a lot of you people don't even know me. You know what I'm saying? And
I gotta get off my knee.
always been what you would call public friendly. I've been on some downright gangster shit. That's dehumanizing. Listen to that man right there, dehumanizing to the utmost. No feeling, no emotion, no empathy, no shit. But we got him talking about every life matters. If that was the case, then Three, four of them. It don't make no motherfucking difference because if it was me, you, or anybody, that told oh, he broke the law.
Thanks, guys.
You a piece of fuck under that motherfucker that can kick your teeth in. They want the death sentence, you can do a bill under the jail, but they make justifications for officers. And then them good officers that rotate through the community, that always laying here saying they got a hand, they know who these old fuckers is. How about that? They know who they is. They know who every dirty motherfucking cop, even if they don't got nothing on them.
Time check.
They know who the fuck they is because that's their peer. You fuck.
You just want to miss tonight.
Excuse me.
We've been hearing from men for a while now. We've been hearing from men for a while now. I would love to hear from a black man. I would love to hear from some trans people. Listen, I love everybody here, but speaking about genitalia is not right. As a trans, as a non-binary black person, as a black native person, I could not sleep if we don't talk. No, we are one. We are one. Let me talk. We are one. There was no tension. There was no tension until I asked to speak.
OG, let her talk, man.
Go stand up, though. I'm gone.
No, I don't want to stand up. Okay, I don't want to stand up because I want to like people. I want to in this moment. I want to speak with divine masculine and divine femininity. I don't need to stand up. I don't need to stand up. The spirit is not calling for me to stand up. My voice can be heard while being amongst the crowd. I'm gonna tell you something. As a person who practices hoodoo, you need to understand this visual is at a crossroad. That means Papa Legba is present. That is an African deity who has been deemed as the devil by white supremacy. Now let's listen. As a black native person, I feel like I need to fall into this space. You can hear from a lot of men, and I appreciate that. I understand that, especially from black men. Black men's masculinity is always taken from them. And we do not have to be toxic about it. It's the men here, especially the black men here. If you think liberation looks like you having the rights of white men, I have another thing coming for you. The patriarchy is running amok. We have people speaking in this crowd about genitalia. No one has mentioned
Listen, this is how it works. This is how it works.
Let me be here for the divine feminine. I carry all energies, so let me speak this to y'all. We cannot be about white supremacy. Being about our genitalia, being about the gender binary, it's about white supremacy. You have to understand, on Turtle Island.
It's about humanity.
On Turtle Island.
Humanity.
We had 8 different.
Stop making about you.
I'm about to end this stream and start another one, you guys. Tune in.